We do not care.
All right. What's going on, Steel Nation Australia? Let me just get set up. Sorry about that. I had to click the video before Facebook deleted itself. All right. I'm probably how there's like the king of intros? I am not that guy. I am not the king of intros. All right. Where are we? Okay. So today we're doing the Rams versus Cardinals game. We're going to talk a bit about football, but I guess we do have to do an intro. So, g'day, Steel Nation Australia. My name's Mark Davis, and welcome to Steel Nation Australia. And as always, it's Steel Nation Australia, it's Steel Nation Worldwide, it's Steel Nation Universe. It's all over the shop. It's everywhere. So I appreciate you guys coming in and saying hello. And I didn't realize that I had to start the video this time. I was writing a bit of stuff as I'm getting shit all everywhere. I was writing some stuff for the Facebook page. So I might even read that out too, to start the show too. Like a summary of the season. But my spelling, grammar, and punctuation is terrible. But let me go through some of the comments and say hello to people. What's going on? The Voice. G'day, Voice, because I can't pronounce the last bit. So I'm going to call you The Voice. G'day, Rip, Cardinals fan. You know how I'm feeling. I think the Cardinals, I've the whole playoffs that I've been doing, I've picked every single playoff game and I've lost every single one. So I think the Cardinals win today because I originally had the Rams. Now I think the Cardinals can win. So let me see what's going on. Yeah, we don't hate the Cardinals. I don't hate the Cardinals at all. It was a good Super Bowl if that's what you're talking about. Where are we? You guys are just saying hello to each other. Yeah, we don't hate you, dude. I don't hate the Cardinals at all. I've got nothing against the Cardinals. I hate the Cowboys. I hate the Bengals. I hate the Ravens. I hate the Browns. You should still feel pretty good about that Super Bowl, dude. That wasn't that bad. You had a chance to win. We just got lucky near the end. And you have a really good team. You have Kyler Murray, JJ Watt. Like this is a good chance for you to go to the Super Bowl this year. I wouldn't be depressed at all. I'd be fucking happy. All right, you guys are going off. G'day, John Rankin, mate. What's going on? How are you? Your epic game. Gotcha. Okay, cool, man. Gotcha. And Voice is here. So you've got all the right. I've got every single one wrong. Every single pick I've done, I've got wrong. That includes the Cowboys. There was a question from Travis, but I don't know where it's gone. There. Was that slide in front of? No, that slide with me, the mannequins was in San Francisco, Super Bowl 50. I was just walking around, and like I said, I do a lot of traveling by myself, and I love it. And I was walking around Super Bowl City, and you go into a place called NFL Live or NFL City or something like that. You pay like $50 to get in, and there's superstars everywhere, and there's NFL gear everywhere. Yeah. When I can get back overseas, or if you guys ever get the chance, you have to go to a Super Bowl City. You don't have to go to the game. The game's all right too, but you have to go to a Super Bowl City. I went to San Francisco 50, and I went to Houston 51, and it fucking was unbelievable. It was the best time of my life. Besides going to a game, you've got all these people wearing different jerseys. You've got Browns jerseys, Green Bay, Patriots, Rams. You got everyone coming from all walks of life into the city, and it's just fantastic. So when I was in San Fran, it was the best time. It was such a good time just to walk around with my Steelers shirt on. And yet we didn't make it because that was a year. 50 was a year I think we got done by Denver the 2 weeks prior. So yeah, it's super fun, man. It's some of the best times. Yeah. I just want to make NFL my life and just not do anything else. I don't care about anything else. JT Miller says, culture to make the playoffs. We would have been a better show against the Chiefs. Yeah, it doesn't work that way, though, does it? Now, I've had that question come up a few times. Said to me, "Hey, Mark, why did the Steelers even bother getting in? We looked embarrassing." But like I said, the analogy with the hot date. I don't care. I still went on the hot date with the girl. Okay, JT Miller, your Colts missed out with a hot date. You didn't get a chance. That's how the NFL works. The Steelers, people saying the Steelers shouldn't have been there. That's a crock of shit. We played pretty well to be 9-7 and 1 with all the injuries we had, with all the players, all the new players on the offensive line, with our defense and a lot of stuff that we had adversity faced during this season. I think we had every right to be there. I really do. Some were saying maybe they shouldn't have the 7th seed because the 7th seed have now lost 2 years in a row. They've lost 0-4, right? But I still think in the playoff mindset, the Steelers had every single right to be there as the game kicks off now. Yes, we didn't play our best game, and we have now lost 4 games in a row in the playoffs. And that sucks. That's not good. But the Pittsburgh Steelers season with an old, aging Big Ben, a young rookie running back, Najee Harris, as well as a mixed match offensive line, we had every right to be there because we won the games. We beat the Ravens twice. We beat the Browns. We beat the Titans. We beat the Bills. Just so happens to be that the Bengals beat us twice. There are just certain things that didn't click our way. And we were outmatched in that game. Skill-wise, the Chiefs were a better team. They were a much better team. So, people could say the Chargers were meant to be there. The Raiders got shafted. It's not how it works. It's just not how the NFL works, People would say that the Eagles shouldn't be there. I believe the Eagles had every right to be there. They had a pretty good running game, and they just didn't show up on the day. That's the disappointing factor of it. Even some would say that the New England Patriots shouldn't be there. But Mac Jones went out and played some crazy football for a rookie and, got them into the playoffs. So at the end of the day, only one team can win, and 31 teams feel shit that you don't win. And one team loves it. One team is so excited and happy that they do win, that they are very happy to win a playoff game. G'day, Braden, mate. Braden's Packers are still there, mate. Braden's Packers got the week off, and I'm not too sure who you're versing next week. I have to figure that out. Brandy's got picks of Green Bay 1, Cardinals 2, and 3 Cowboys Super Bowl. Well, they're gone now, but it could be. You made it October 1, you made that. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Going all the way back to October. George Todd from Wanganui. Go Cards. Yeah, Cards. I was on the Rams before. I wanted to see we've seen the Rams in the last few years in the Super Bowl. The Rams versus Patriots wasn't that exciting to me. I was doing a uni course. I was doing my travel diploma, and I went down halftime, and I think the Patriots are up by 3-0. That was one of the most boringest Super Bowls ever. I think it was like 2 years ago, 2019 Rams versus Patriots. So boring. It was just beyond boring. Jared Goff and Tom Brady, boring. Nothing happened in that. So I want to see Matt Stafford win a game. I think Matt Stafford deserves to win a game. He's 0-3 in the playoffs right now. He deserves to win a game. So let's see what can happen. However, the young and inspiring team of the Cardinals, they can get back there too. Murray can do it. Murray can run around with his feet on fire, and he can do it. This team is 50-50. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, and I'll get the score up in a minute. I agree with you, Brad. It's going to be a very interesting game for sure. And JT says that you lost to the Jags. That sucks too, dude. But at the same time as well, that Jags, I know it's hard, but that Jags played a really good football game. They played an unbelievable football game. I wish we could have played like that the whole year. Massive gain there from number 25. Who's that? Is that Akers? Oh, it's Sony Michelle. Holy dooly. Rams going off already. Thing is, the Colts would have made a better performance against the Chiefs. Maybe that's true, but you got embarrassed by the worst team, and that happened quite a lot too. You remember the Jets? This has been one of the craziest seasons I've ever seen. The Jets beat the Titans. I'm pretty sure, didn't they? The Jets beat the Titans, and the Jaguars beat the Bills. We drew to the Lions, and the Lions beat the Cardinals. So a lot of this takes about who's the worst team, who's that. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. The Cowboys beat their whole division 1-6-0, and they got beat yesterday by the Niners. Come on, man. This is the NFL right now. That there's a lot of teams that are pretty good. As Stafford does a rollout there. Cooper Kupp's got like the 3 crowns. He's doing everything. I had was there a troll yesterday? It wasn't too bad. He said, "Oh, the Steelers stink and Ravens are better." The Steelers beat you guys, have beat the Ravens 4 times in a row, 2 times this season, and you fell. You lost 6 in a row. I can't tell you who's going to win this year. Some other years when Brady was at the Patriots or Peyton Manning with the Colts, there might have been a chance for those teams to win. Give me 1 second. I think someone's at my door. Sorry, my bad. I thought somebody was at my door. This is my dog barking. This whole NFL season, man. Anyone? Yeah, don't give me that. Don't give me, this team should have made that, or the Steelers were horrible, or why did you draw to the Lions? It doesn't matter. In my opinion, anyway. Like the Lions beat the Cardinals. Now the Cardinals are versing the Rams. Just got to enjoy the game. I think sometimes we overlook a few things about who's the best team and who's that, and as the Cardinals get a big sack here too. It just depends on the day. Now all the wildcard teams are gone, so maybe the best of the best are winning these games, right? The Eagles are done, Steelers are done, Patriots are done. All the wild card teams are done. The only one that won, I think, was the 49ers over the Cowboys. JT says when we had the 7th seed, we almost upset the Bills. Exactly, yeah. It's just any given Sunday, and that's why I think we love the NFL. That's why we like talking about it. Number 28 from New Orleans. How good's that? I love that shit. I love seeing where you guys are from. It's so fucking good. My mate Elijah, I'm glad. Do you know what, dude? I'm pretty glad too. I'm pretty excited to get behind our team and to cheer a new guy on. It could be Mason, it could be Haskins, it could be Aaron Rodgers. I don't know who it's going to be. Whoever it is, it could be someone to get in there. And I'm pretty excited. We had Big Ben for 18 years. I've been following this team for 20 years. So we get someone new. That's crazy. I think Big Ben's one of the only players to play for one team for 18 years. No one has played longer than him for one team. JT says, I'm not saying the Steelers didn't deserve to be there, but I don't think the Colts and Chargers have too much talent to miss the playoffs. No, I do agree with you too. The Colts probably have a better team than the Steelers, and the Chargers have a better young rookie quarterback, so they maybe could have kept up with the Chiefs. It's just how I think what the league did as well. What the league did too is going from I don't like change. I like things to be the same. It's so weird. I'm not a big fan of change, but I love travel and I love to solo travel. Figure that one out. I can't figure it out. Not a big fan of change. I like some routine. However, I like to do things what I want to do. The NFL playoffs went from 12 teams to 14 with the 7th seed. And it's going to eventually go to 8 teams. It will go to having 1 and 2 have the bye, and you'll have 6 teams in the wild card. That's going to happen over the next 5 years, I think, in my opinion. So in saying that, you're gonna have weaker teams. And how many times did you have the Saints who were like the Saints were 7-9-1? Was that right? 7-9-1. I think they were. They made the playoffs. So the idea of the league is it depends in what division you're in. And in the AFC South, it can be. Or you guys had the Colts and Titans, and they had the easier teams with the Texans and the Jaguars. However, at the end, they said, stuff you. I want to win the game, and I don't care about your record. So it's interesting how that's why I like it too, because the AFC North, we had to get to 10 games to win the division, where the Cowboys just won 6, just beat the easier teams, the Giants, the Eagles, and the Washington football team. Bam, they're in the playoffs. It's very, very interesting. Brandon says, I'm proud. I'm pretty proud too. I'm very proud of my team. It sucks, but I'm very proud of this team. Yeah, I reckon. I hope they beat the Bengals next week. See, Murray's trying to scramble, man. I don't think Murray can't win it by himself. If he does that, he can't score 35 points by himself. G'day, Jordan. Saying g'day, Ben. Hey, mate, Ben, how's it going? Yeah, bloody oath. There you go. 31-30, you reckons? Yeah, there you go. They lost the Texans and they lost the Jets too. Go Cards. What was Dak doing? I don't know, dude. I still can't get over that. In my opinion, you had 14 seconds left, right? You had 14 seconds left. That's 2 passes. That's one to the outside to get to maybe about the 35-yarder, and then throw it throw a Hail Mary. 2 passes, one to set up for the Hail Mary and one to do the Hail Mary. And Dak said, "No, I'm just going to run it." And then when he ran it, didn't work out. It didn't work out. Whether you're on what some would call the best team in the league or what some would call the worst team in the league, everybody's getting a paycheck. Everybody can play at that level. Exactly right. Exactly right. And that's why we cheer. Whoa, dude, he's in the scrambles away. A massive throw from Murray. My. He almost picked that up. Yeah, and that's why we love it. And that's why it's like it's one of the best sports to watch, I think. 32 teams every single year. And it comes down to you got to win the last 4 games of your season, otherwise you're done. No, well, I think he should have thrown the ball twice. Throw it twice, mate. Mavo's mate Dizzy says hardest working film on YouTube. That's my mate Dylan, by the way. Oh man, another big play. Hardest working fellow on YouTube. Yeah, I wish. I'm going okay. We're doing all right. Yeah, it's a hard play. You had to get up and spike the ball, but there was 14 seconds left. I think you throw it out. I think you throw the ball away. Can you play Retro Bowl on your stream? What is Retro Bowl? What's that? Is that like a PS4 game? All right, I'm catching up, guys. Some questions. Let me know what the hell is Retro Bowl. What's going on with that? All right, I'm almost caught up. Generations starts Monday, Jan 31 on 7. All right. I'm caught up. 49ers was one of the upsets I picked this week. Yeah, a lot of people did pick the 49ers to win this week. Cowboys, yet again, they fail. They fail in the playoffs. Every year they want to win a Super Bowl, and they've got a really good side, and they lose. A little bit like us. Like the Steelers are going for a rebuild or a transition period. The Cowboys are like, we're the best, and they just lose. They're just not good. Retro Bowl is a mobile football game, and it's a lot of fun. Let me look it up. Retro Bowl. I need a bloody football game to play. Madden sucks. You don't even argue with me. Madden 22 sucks. Madden franchise sucks now. Madden is a bad game. I need a football game to play. Oh, it's like 2-bit kind of style, is it? Yeah, Madden is just terrible, man. I haven't enjoyed Madden for the last 5 years. No way, Jose. Oh, that's awesome. Although I'm not a big fan of mobile games because my big fat fingers get in the way. That's good. It's not too bad, though. Yeah, it's like Madden. It looks like Madden 1996. Cool. Yeah, dude, Madden sucks, man. Not John Madden himself. They're putting a bad name to him. It's just an awful game. It's such an awful game now. It's just so bad. Let me get this set up. The gameplay's bad. The exhibition is bad. The career mode is terrible. If you want to have who's that guy? Angry Joe. Angry Joe. I've watched this video about 7 times. Right. Angry Joe rips on Madden, and it's so funny. It's so funny. I love to watch it because it makes me feel good. The only reason I play Madden is I've got that massive pass. Odell Beckham Jr. I said this to you guys a few weeks ago. Odell Beckham Jr. is playing 10 times better than he did with the Browns. He is playing so much better as a Ram. He looks 10 times better as a Ram. Baker Mayfield couldn't throw the ball like that to Odell. No way. But yeah, Angry Joe goes on a big rant about Madden, and it's so true. It's just the worst game. It is honestly bang for your buck. You wouldn't pay $90 to give to your friend. You wouldn't pay $90 for yourself. I pay I think $6 a month to get EA Play, but even then I might get rid of that because that's kind of crap. You know, you get that urge to go play a football game, and the next minute you're just playing a terrible shit Madden game. Yeah, that's my other hot take is Odell Beckham Jr. is 10 times better than what he was with the Rams. 10 times better. I don't know if you guys think the same way. Easily 10 times better. Ooh. Going down the field here. It is, isn't it? It's just a shit game. It's so bad. It's just like I want to play a game. Look, I don't know because I might be older than a lot of you guys. I'm 32, right? You can see the grey streak in my hair. I still like playing games every now and then. I might play for an hour a day. I've lost a bit of interest in games, but I might play for an hour a day. If I can use my Twitch stuff, I want to figure out how I can play NFL Street and stream that shit. How do I do that? I need to get like some kind of like capture card or something. I need to get my mate's got the NFL Street 2 at his house, which is my game, but I need to buy a PS2 and figure that out and play NFL Street or play NCAA or play Madden 2004 because those games are good. Those games are so good. Like I used to play them when I was 20 years old, 12 years ago, and they're just like fun games. Why is my stupid TV frozen? I think I need to get a thing called a capture card or something, and you put that. I don't know what you do with it. You capture the TV, you stream it to your laptop, and then next minute you can stream the content from that and play the game. Because NFL Street, if you guys have never heard of NFL Street, you missed out. You fucking missed out, mate. All of you missed out. Mate, it's mine. Like I still check the PlayStation Store like every month to see if they update it and like bring it back. Fuck man, I wouldn't need anything else besides NFL Street and maybe a carton of beer. That's all I need. I don't need to go out. Just need that game. That game's the best. If some of you fellas who haven't played that, it's honestly the best game ever. It's the best game ever created in life. You got the field of 7 versus 7. You got, you're playing out in the sticks. You're playing in the street. You can do whatever you want, mate. You can just do the big tackles. You can lateral the ball backwards, throw it backwards. You can do balls behind your back, style points. It's the best, man. Best game ever. Best game ever, 100%. Let's pay to win and just make your dream team have fun. Yeah, it's crap now, dude. The overall idea behind Madden is that microtransaction, and that's a piece of shit too. The microtransactions is taking your money. It's just taking your money for a terrible game. JT, I became a fan in 2002. Pretty much it was because I've said this story a million times now. Oh, big pass. Pretty much I became a fan in 2002 because of the games like Madden, Remember the Titans, all those movies, The Replacements, all those kind of things. The Water Boy, loved those films when I was a little fella. And I grew up watching the game and I was like, I need to choose a team. So I chose a team just because of the colors called black and gold. Pretty much just chose the teams black and gold. I should make a video on that. I need to do that. I'll have to do like a 5-minute video and make it all fucking cool and shit and put all things together and then put it out there so you guys can watch. Because that's the number one question I get overall. It's a good question, but it's a very long story. You never heard of Angry Joe? Dude, he's all right, eh? He's pretty funny, man. Pretty funny. My least favorite team? Bengals. Probably the Bengals. I just despise them a lot. It all started with Vontaze Burfict, TJ Hushmanzada, Pac-Man Jones. Those idiots that they were just so smug. Yeah, I just don't like the way they played football. Don't like the idea of what they did around the game and how they were so just, I don't know. Didn't like their antics. I didn't like their antics. I thought the Bengals were a bit of a trash team, and they're in the division. And it's also being Australian too. It's hard to be like, a lot of fans growing up watching the Steelers. They all hate the Cowboys because that was the rivalry back in the day during the playoffs. I don't mind the Cowboys. The one I would hate the my least favorite team would be the Bengals for sure. Beckham Jr. got a touchdown. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I should have put coin on him for first touchdown. Yeah, I missed that one. Rams go up 7-0. Yeah, so definitely the Bengals, and I hope they fail. I hope they never win a Super Bowl ever. Ever, ever, ever. It was 11,333 days that he pushed off. Good catch though. Good catch. Oh, he's out of bounds. Oh no, that's the blue bit. Yeah, I hope they never win a Super Bowl ever. I think that'd be funny. I think it'd be hilarious. See, not overly. No, I don't. I don't dislike the. I don't dislike the. I don't. They're okay. I got nothing against them. They're whatever. G'day, Drew Stone. Who do you follow? The Colts. Another Colts supporter. What's going on, mate? Least favorite is Patriots. I used to think that too. I used to think I hated the Patriots a lot, right? But I found out I hated Brady more. I dislike Brady a lot. He just won't leave the fucking game. He won't get out of the game. Just leave already. Yeah, they're okay. They're just whatever. But culture-wise, I just can't stand the Bengals anymore. I just can't stand. Actually, you know what? I'm getting a new hate as well. If you look up Joe Burrow the other day had like the glasses, like I'm too cool, Joe. I think I want to punch Joe in the face. I don't like his attitude, mate. I just don't like him. He's that cool kid at school. Just don't like his attitude. I think he's a loser. He thinks he's the best man on campus. Just the best kid on campus and doing it all. I just can't handle him, eh? Even though he's younger, he could probably beat me up, but can't handle him. Let me go. I do this every time. I need to plug in my laptop. Hang on. There we go. Laptop's in. Yeah, if you didn't see the Joe Burrow interview the other day, he got asked a question about, hey mate, did you hear the whistle? He's like, nah, I didn't hear the whistle. Bullshit. You heard the whistle, man. You liar. Can't stand him. I'm gonna start to hate him more than anyone, more than Lamar, more than freaking Baker Mayfield. He's nothing. So can't stand the Bengals, mate. I hope the Titans run over him. I hope Derrick Henry somehow runs over Joe Burrow. I hope that Joe Burrow has to play middle linebacker for some reason, and then Derrick Henry just runs him over. Can't stand them. Even though the Bengals are a really good side and they've got some good players, like Mike Hilton's there, they got some good defense. I just can't stand that these Bengals are actually better than us now. They're better. They're better than us, and it sucks. Like, come on, man. It just sucks. It just sucks that they're just a good team. They got the three good receivers, Tyler Boyd, Higgins, and Jamar Chase, and they just know they're good. And then when you start to know you're good like that, you're going to play so much better. So, yeah, he got asked about the whistle, and they said, hey, mate, did you hear the whistle? Oh, nah, I didn't hear the whistle. I didn't hear any whistle. Bullshit. You heard the whistle. You were 2 feet away from the guy. You definitely heard the whistle. So if they lose next week, that would be they had won 2 games in 2 playoff games in 11,000 days or whatever. However, the Steelers are getting that way too. The Steelers have now lost 4 in a row. 4 in a row in the playoffs, which is bad. It's bad. You have a signed TJ Watt jersey. How'd you get that? That's because he went to Wisconsin. That's heaps good. How good's that? Nathaniel says Titans will smash the Bengals. I hope so, man. Get them out of the league, mate. They are good. The Bengals probably can win the division next year too. They're a good side. Yeah, me too. I was so pissed, so upset. Yeah. That's because the offense, nothing to do with losing, continue to play, and the defense continues. Yeah, the defense stopped. You got to keep playing. Play through the whistle and after. Just keep playing. Such a weird play. Is Big Ben going to retire? Yeah, he has to pretty much. Hopefully he retires in the next few days. Maybe does a press conference. I think for the Steelers, I think he needs to retire, and the whole Steelers organization, the fan base, everyone just needs to say, okay, thanks, Ben. Thanks, mate. You did really well. Fucking oath you did well. Who's next? We're going to say, thanks, mate. Love you and leave you. You know, like shake your hand out the door, give you a hug, say, see you later, mate. You did fantastic. Oh, James Conner with a big run. It's going to come back for a holding. Yeah, say love you and leave you. We appreciate what you did for the Steelers, but we have to push forward and we have to figure out who's the next quarterback going to be. We have to do that. We can't keep dwelling in the past. Is Big Ben going to retire? Yes or no? He said we had a retirement party for him at the Browns game. He said, the last 2 games he's going to retire. So he kind of has to. I think he will. I think he has to at this point. Oh, dude. 100%. TJ Watt's crazy, man. I don't think I've ever seen a guy play like that. TJ Watt's nuts. I need to get a Watt jersey. I need to get, like, maybe I should get like what you've done. Get a Watt jersey because it's number 90 is just nuts. Oh, do they call that play back? Oh, they called that play back. That's bullshit. TJ Watt went crazy yesterday in the first quarter. He had a pass deflection. He had QB pressures. He had that fumble recovery for a touchdown, and then it all went to shit. It just went away, mate. Everything crashed and burned. It wasn't a good time. TJ Watt he's an amazing player. He's absolutely just a thrill to watch. And that's what makes this year so tough. That we have a pretty good defense with TJ Watt and Cam. and Minka, but we don't have anything else. There's nobody else. There's no one else. There's just a bunch full of guys. There's no one else, in my opinion. No one else really steps up. And TJ Watt can't do it himself. We need a strong linebacker. We need a shutdown corner. Joe Hayden's, playing okay, but his time's coming up too. We need some young, fiery players. We need Minka not to be Minka was the leading tackler with the Steelers. He was a leading tackler with over 100 tackles this year. This team just needs something. Like I wrote in my Facebook post on the internet, so they need something, and we don't know what it is. Is it a coaching change? Is it a defensive coordinator? I'm not firing Tomlin. I like Tomlin, right? But something has to change, and I don't know what it is. TJ Watt and Cameron Hayward can't do it himself. TJ Watt also better win Defensive Player of the Year. If he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year, like I said, we go out to every Starbucks and we burn them all down. But I take that back because don't do that because I'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble if we do that. You'd be like, oh, some random guy on the internet told me to go burn down a Starbucks. Some loser in his room, surrounded by Steelers jerseys, said, burn the Starbucks. He said if TJ Watt didn't win Defensive Player of the Year, he said, go out and burn every Starbucks you see. And it's like, well, I had to believe in him. I thought he was telling me the truth. I thought it was a pretty good idea at the time. Matches in hand, flame in hand. I thought, okay, we have to do it. Well, why not? He makes a good argument. How did TJ Watt not win Defensive Player of the Year? We should go burn that Starbucks right there on 4th and 50 or whatever you do in New York, in New York City. But don't do that because I reckon imagine if that happened. If people actually took my word for it and fucking went out and burned a Starbucks. That'd be terrible. Starbucks isn't even that good, so why not? Yeah, well, I take it back. Don't believe what I say. Everything I say is fictional. You're watching the news. Every Starbucks in the world has been burned down because Watt didn't get Defensive Player of the Year. Witnesses say YouTuber. All right, they'll make me out to be like some drug criminal or something like that. They'll be like weed smoking, pot, coke dealing, pimp. Told everyone to burn down Starbucks because TJ Watt didn't get Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, we're playing tomorrow, boys. I think we're playing tomorrow. Oh, how good's that? I was all week last week. I was in the forums, like the AFC North talk on YouTube, and there I was like, oh, when do the Ravens play? What time do the Browns play? And here we are in the same fucking position. What time do the Steelers play next week? We don't play next week. We're out. Dude, the Rams are carving them up. G'day, David, mate. I'm sad the Steelers lost. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read what I wrote today on Facebook. I'm going to summarize that. Stick around, Dave, man. Let me summarize what I wrote on Facebook. Maybe it might be hard to read though. I don't like reading on the computer. Well, I've pretty much already said it, haven't I? Nah, fuck it. It's too hard to read. I pretty much said what I wanted to say. G'day, just mate. How are you? But yeah, we had a good season. Like overall, the hardest schedule we had to play. Offensive line, mix and match. No one was there. What is going on with this game? No one was there. JC Hassaner at center. John LeGlue at guard near the end. That should be a fumble. Receiving wise, Juju goes out, comes back near the end. Claypool, I'm done with Claypool until Claypool grows up and learns how to stay on his feet. Damn. I'm done with that guy. dude, catch the ball and figure out how to stay on your feet. You can't, every time he goes for a contested catch, he's falling over. I've never seen a guy on the ground more than Claypool. Washington didn't have enough chances. Like I thought he should have more chances. Ray was one of their best receivers, and it's Ray. You know, it's only Ray. Deontay played pretty good at the start, got over 1,000 yards, but he had some drops near the end. Najee was a workhorse. Najee was one of the best. Just Me says she's done with DJ. You know, I disagree with that, but I can see where you're coming from. DJ's got no hands. He can't catch. Najee was a workhorse, over 1,000 yards, over 1,400 yards, all purpose. We need a second running back. We need someone better than Snell. We need someone better than Ballage. But it comes down to the O-line too. On defense, TJ Watt is the king. Cameron Hayward's the king. Other than that, who else do we got? We have Minka making all the tackles. We have no one really else. We had Cameron Akers coming near the end. Montravius Adams helping out. We had Spillane helping out in the run game, but he's a guy. Devin Bush was a guy coming up for his surgery, and Joe Schobert's a guy. So many guys. There's no real leaders. Terrell Edmonds played a pretty good season this year, but he's just a guy. So many things happening with our Steelers organization that we need to get younger, fitter, more angry, and we got to play like the Bengals. The Bengals are playing some pretty fired up football. They're playing nuts. Why does it keep moving? There we go. Frymouth was good, Nathaniel. Frymouth was great this year. Played some real big stuff. However, at the same time, too, Eric Ebron, he played okay this year. Then he got hurt, but Eric Ebron is not the answer. Nor is Zach Gentry, but he's a good blocker. It depends, too, on what happened with Big Ben. Big Ben had a good season, gave us the best chance to win this year. Big Ben did. However, we need to be more mobile. He was a tree back there. He couldn't do anything. A lot of pundits are saying Big Ben should have retired 2 years ago. Maybe he should have. And JT says Steelers came back almost 29 down. That's it. But we did that every single game. Every single game we were behind the Chargers, the Vikings, the Packers. We should have had that. We should have had that block field goal on the Packers. We got stuff there. Chris Boswell should have got a flag. So many things in this season. It was up and down. Mayo's mate Ditsy, which is my mate Dylan. When did we get to raid? I don't think we have enough people. We haven't got enough people. Let's see at halftime. See if we can get 20 to 30 people on, and we'll go raid someone again. Mate, you better be subbed. If you're not, you better be subbed, mate. My mate Dylan here. Tell him to sub. Everyone get at him in the comments. He hasn't even subbed yet. Well, your best mate doesn't even sub to your channel. That means he doesn't believe. I'm on 286 and he hasn't even subbed. He's just a lurker. I should block him. Yeah, it's a big season for us. Oh, easy, mate. Easy, bro. Easy. Well, they're playing angry. They're playing very angry, and they got some good offense right now. As much as I hate them. The Steelers, they're just missing something. I don't know what it is. We'll raid when you can get to 1,000 of your friends in the chat. Nah, see, that's bullshit. See what Dylan's saying here? He says I'll sub when you're over 300. He told me that he would sub to me when I was near 200. Then I got raided and it went to like 280, right? So that's not an excuse. You should have subbed during the raid. You know, it's not an excuse because once I get to 300, you'll be like, oh, I'll sub when you get to 400, 500, 600, you know, going once, going twice. Bullshit. Ebron had a good 2018. The Colts not a great 20. No, he didn't. Not 19 either. I think it could be. I don't think he'll be a Steeler next year. I think he's done with the Steelers, to be honest. I don't know where he'll go next year. Good luck to him. I don't know where he's going to go. Yeah, just me. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. We are missing the will to win. That's a fantastic point. That is something that we are missing. We just don't want to win. We don't know how to win. four playoff games in a row we've lost. Something's going on, man. We're just not, it's not there. We are missing that will factor. You're hit the nail on the head. All right. So, look, hashtag get Mavo to 300. Should I tell you guys, do you know the reason why he calls me Mavo? My name is Mark Davison, and people call me Davo because of Davison, right? And this fella calls me Mavo because he puts the M like Mavison and then calls me Mavo. That's probably the worst the way I could describe it, but that's what he calls me. Who do you go? Oh, dude, this is so hard, man. Nathaniel, man, as a Steeler fan, I don't know. I think this is the biggest. As we talk about the Steelers for the next, 6 months or whatever, or 5 months, what do you do? Do you try and go for Russell Wilson? Do you bring in a QB vet? Do you try and go for Kirk Cousins? Do you bring in one of those guys? Do you just go with Haskins and Rudolph and let them fight it out? Even let Josh Dobbs fight it out? Or do you go for, do you go to the draft? But I think you've got to rebuild the offensive line. I think you've got to build and get some guards, get some centers, get some tackles. You need to go for a right tackle, or you need to go for a center. I don't really believe in what Green did this year. I think Green can be used in other places, or Green can sit back and learn how to play the game. He got stood up so much. I think you have to go offensive line. I don't know where you go with the QB. I really don't understand. I don't know what to do. I don't know what they would do. If you bring in a veteran, say if you did take into account that you brought in Rodgers or Russell Wilson, then you'll have to trade away some big depth, draft picks. And big catch to Odell again. Dude, the Rams are shitting on the Cardinals right now. Far out. It's going to be 14-0. What do you do in that aspect? I don't know who you bring in. It's quite difficult to understand. Yes, JT, man, I've been to Pittsburgh 3 times. Once for Super Bowl 49, I was there. And then I've been to the game Steelers versus Ravens on Christmas Day. That was fantastic. And I went to, with my dad in 2019, we went to Pittsburgh too on a tour. Of course, I'm going to other places as well. I've been with my mate Dylan here, this bloke. I went to America with him the first time, and then I went to America by myself. Then I went to America with my dad. Yeah, there's speculation out there, JT Miller, that Big Ben that might not be done. Maybe he's done in Pittsburgh. Big Ben never said he was done with football. He just said he was done in Pittsburgh. He said he was done in Pittsburgh. And so many teams would take Big Ben for 1 year and have a chance to go to the playoffs. That would be crazy to me. Imagine if Big Ben went to the Colts. Shit. That'd be nuts, dude. That'd be nuts and bolts. Oh, exactly, Travis, man. Big time. And that's why it hurts so much this year. That's why it hurts a lot, because we have a good team and we'll have to see what happens next year. And we haven't had a playoff run. It's been 3 times in a row we've had no playoff run. The Jaguars and Blake Bortles beat us. And then last year, the Browns and Baker Mayfield beat us too. No playoff run. Do you watch basketball? Nah, I don't watch any of that stuff. If I watch it, I put money on it and I put some money to win. But nah, I don't watch that stuff. Can't have 2 Davos. We're only allowed 1. That's true. Does the other Watt brother DJ play on the Steelers? Yeah, Derek Watt. Derek Watt plays as fullback. Who knows what's going to happen with him? I don't know if he's a free agent this year. The thing is, we didn't fucking use him. Derek Watt ran the ball once. Once. And he would have been on the field like maybe 15% of the time. 15% of the time, easy. Like, he just wasn't out there. The offense didn't use him the same way that we should have. Yeah, I did. I saved some. I think I got a few things from Pittsburgh. I'm not too sure if I have a ticket stub, but I have like the I had it printed off the internet, so I've got like the receipt or something like that. JT Miller, man, I got a good story about Carson Wentz. You know what's funny about Carson Wentz and why? I think I've said for ages that he's a horrible quarterback. And do you know why he's a horrible quarterback? Because he was playing for the Eagles and Nick Foles went out there and did the job for him. Nick Foles went out there and won the Super Bowl. And next year, Carson Wentz had to play in the same stadium that they had a Nick Foles statue. So when you've got another man's statue in your building, and if you're the number one QB, that's bad. Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback, in my opinion. He's worse than I hope we don't get Wentz. I hope we don't try and pick up Wentz. I really don't, hope we don't. G'day, Jono, mate. I'm doing pretty good, man. We're still getting over the Pittsburgh Steelers, but you got to move on, mate. We're moving on. We're watching the game. We're watching the Rams smack the Cardinals at the moment. Dude, I've been everywhere, Matt. Oh, man. I think I've been to, far out. Okay. I've been to, LA, Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, Albuquerque, or New Mexico, Dallas, Houston. I've been to New Orleans, Miami, New York City twice. 3 times? Twice. Philadelphia once. Washington, Gettysburg, Pittsburgh, Niagara Falls. That was with my dad. Houston with my friend Brady. We went there. Stafford scrambles to get the 1-yard touchdown. I've been to, where else did I go? Pittsburgh 3 times. But yeah, I've been everywhere. I did a tour bus with my mate Dylan that went from the West Coast. Then it went over Dallas and down to Miami, and then we went to Miami to New York, and then I went New York, Pittsburgh. All over. I've been to San Fran. I love it, man. I just go there because of the football and the drinks. G'day, Colin. Yo, dude, you got who do you support? You got Detroit Red Wings. You got 49ers. You got the baseball Cardinals. I can't tell who the other one is. I'm not sure. I don't think he has. I think he could be a free agent. I just don't think he has. I don't think he has. I think his contract with. I'm not too sure. I think his contract with us is out. I think it's done. We had him on some weird deal where we could bring him back, but I don't think he's gonna. He can't get traded. I don't think he can get traded. I think he could be a free agent. Yeah, he can't get traded. Yeah, Tuesday right now in Australia at 1 p.m. Do you remember when the Rams were in LA? Yeah, dude. St. Louis, man. St. Louis Rams with a big thing, the big arc. Yeah, I used to watch that. I've been watching since 2002. So maybe I wasn't a fan. Wasn't even. Oh, fuck off, mate. Mate, I'm gonna time you. This is for you, mate. Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! All right. I put my friend in timeout. That's bullshit. He said I wasn't the biggest fan on the bus. I was definitely the biggest fan on the bus. You're on timeout, mate. Oh, you were in St. Louis with the Rams when they moved. Yeah, that's crazy, man. The Rams just said, "Oh, see ya." They were just like, "See ya, bye, catch ya, see ya." All the crazy St. Louis fan. I'm saying it wrong. St. Louis or St. Louis fans, Rams fans are going, "Bye, catch ya, see ya, mate." You know. You grew up in St. Louis, cool. Oh, that's cool, man. So you changed teams. Yeah, man. He said to me that there was a bunch of other Australians, and then I knew Like dude, I'm telling you, I know a lot about the NFL. So when someone says like, you know, you don't know NFL, you don't know what you're talking about, it pisses me off. Fucking gets me. And when I hear people, like there was one guy on the tour bus, right? He was telling like this whole group of people that the touchdown was worth 5 points. And I couldn't believe myself. I was like, this guy's a loser. Like, he was actually a nice guy, but it was a bit like, you know, I was like, dude, you're telling them fibs, you're telling them lies. It's not 5 points. It's 6. It's 6 points for a touchdown. And he had this whole group and room in awe, in like, oh, really? You know, and told him all these lies, mate. Told him lies. This guy followed like 5 teams. You can't follow 5 teams. You only follow one. Have you burned your Bengals? No, we played it the other day. We had to play it because I thought it was good. It's still there. I just wish they lost, but we played it the other day, so I just had a bit of fun with it. Oh man, that's just 11,333 days. Pretty much my life. Being 32 years old, and the Bengals won. Oh man, we're cheering big time next week for the Titans. Touchdown, Rams go 14-0. That's Stafford gets a TD. Yeah, it's still there. Really? I didn't know that. So the stadium was terrible. Yeah, I didn't know that. Still think the Chargers are in. Yeah, dude, they're it's so weird seeing 2 LA teams. Like, you know, the Rams and Chargers in LA. I don't think LA has that many fans, really, or many committed, passionate fans. Las Vegas, though, I think Las Vegas is cool. If I was ever going to go back to the NFL, I would go to a Vegas game. I would go to Vegas to have like, oh, no, man, I had to. No. I just played it. I can't play it again. I don't think I should play it again. We played it at the end of the. Oh, it's at the. If you want to have a look after this one or whenever you get free time, it's at the end of Bengals versus Raiders stream, and then we had a vote to play it, and then we played it anyway. I only gonna play it once. It's on the internet. It's on my channel. Yeah, but I go to a Las Vegas game for sure. Oh, easy. I'd go there to take a few mates. Like to get to Las Vegas is so easy for Australia. You go Sydney to LA, and that's about 14 hours, right? Once you do that, you get on a plane again, or you drive there, and you get on the plane for another 2 hours. Boom, you're in Vegas. It takes about half a day to get there. I'd stay in Vegas for about a week. I'd stay there 7 days, and I'd go to the hockey. I'd try and go to the hockey once or twice. If they had 2 games on, and I'd try and find a Raider game and go to the Raider game for sure. 100%. I would love to go to that stadium. That'd be unreal. If I could time it where the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing, that'd be fun too. But they'd probably lose because we always lose it that way. Believe it or not, in football history, a TD wasn't always worth 6 points. The history of the game is fascinating. The extra point is a remnant of the game's earliest beginnings. Yeah, I can believe that, but this guy was still an asshat, and he still thought that it was 5 points, and I just couldn't believe it. It just pissed me off. Oh, geez. Oh, really? It sucks, does it? There you go. Yeah, I don't think they have, like, California doesn't really care, right? They don't care too much about football. Oh, dude, the Rams are like, I changed my pick. I had Rams and I went back to Cardinals. Now the Rams are killing them. Man, Travis, you know your stuff, mate. You should do your own YouTube stuff, man. You know what's going on, but you know a lot of history about the NFL. That's all I needed. Back in a minute. All right, man. Yous are funny. Yeah, that'd be sick, man. Going in, calling me. That'd be sick. I would love to take a few mates over there. Go to Vegas, get on the drinks, go do some gambling, go to the pools and stuff like that. Terrible pass. And then go to the NFL and go to the hockey games. JT, that's a very interesting point. I think, can you get 1 point? I wonder if any football team has ever scored 1 point in a game. You can't get it now, right? You can't get a point now, can you? How would you get? No, you can't get a point now. There's no way you can get. You can't get a TD at disallowed and go for the extra point. You can go for 3. You can get 2 points, but you can't get 1 point. Yeah, it's like that scoregami. You guys ever see that scoregami? That's some interesting stuff too. 3rd and 17. The Rams are on fire. Absolute fire. They are playing with such intensity. Travis, how do you get 1 point? Travis says he's got a face for radio and a voice for print. I also have a personality of a wet painted beige. I don't know what that is. Oh, well, man, your history's good anyway. Your history's good. How do you get a 1 point? Let me know. Theoretically, there's a loophole where you can get a football game to end in 6-1. Hang on a minute. How does that work? I think I've heard of this theory. There's no way you can get 1 point. Is it to do with... Oh, hang on a minute. Did JT solve it? If a team goes for 2, but their running back takes a knee in their own end zone, the other team gets 1 point. Is that right? That's crazy. So you have to go for 2 and then run back 99 yards. Shit. Is that right? John Boy's video on that. Okay. All right. That's so cool, man. Joe Boy's video. 1 point. So you get 1 point. Which team gets 1 point? Okay. Does the defense get 1 point? Apparently 9 years ago, there was a 1 point safety with Oregon and Kansas City as well. I don't understand. Yes, safety. So the safety has to occur in their own end zone. So JT explained it. Okay, let me read that again. If a team goes for 2, like the offense team goes for 2, but their running back takes a knee in their own end zone, the other team gets 1 point. So you have to run back 99 yards or 95 yards. How the heck would you get the opposition? How would the running back run back 95 yards? That's never going to happen. Oh, the 1 point safety on the Oregon and Kansas State is a different thing. Is a different thing completely. Okay, so you have to go back 99 yards. That's crazy. That's never going to happen. Yeah, dude. That's so good. 1 point. What if you're up? What if you're up 23? What if you score the touchdown, right? Okay. And you score the touchdown. Fuck, I'm trying to figure this out. You're on 21 points. Oh, shit. Here we go. You're on 20. Here we go. You're on 23 points, right? Your opposition is on 28. They've scored 4 touchdowns, okay? You score a touchdown to go 29-28. As you do that, you still have, say you have 1 minute to go or 40 seconds to, no, you wouldn't do that because then it'd be a tie. Fuck. Hang on a minute. Okay, you're on 23. You score a touchdown to go to 29 points. There's 50 seconds left in the game, and your opposition is on 27 points, right? They're on 27 points, and they've missed a extra point during the game. So now it's 20. It's 29-27 with 50 seconds to go. 29-57 with 57 with 29-27 with 1 minute to go, right? And the play is to go for a 2-point conversion. However, what you do is you run the football back to your own opposition to run the clock out. Would you do that? Does that make sense? Oh. You've done it on Madden? Oh, you can do it on Madden? I didn't know you could do that. That's unreal. Yeah, you're winning 29-27 with 30 seconds to go. And as you hike the ball, the running back runs all the way back to the end zone to run the clock out. And then you give them 1 point and you win 29-28 with 3 or 4 seconds to go. That might work. But does the time keep ticking away when the extra point or the what do you call it? The 2-point conversion goes. You found it, Matty? Don't video clip. Laughed your ass off. I'm glad it exists somewhere in this. Next week the Titans are gonna keep it them at 1 win in 31 years. I hope so, dude. I might have to change it, I might change it a little bit. I'm gonna change it. Yeah, it's pretty fun, man. That's like my high school days when I was using the clip art and shit like that. Doesn't it run? Oh, the clock doesn't run on a PAT. Well, there goes my theory. Far out. There's no way that's going to happen. There's no way that will ever happen then. Oh, man. Yeah, no, dude, that was fun. That was heaps fun to make, eh? It was a good time. I got some free copyright music and it was good up in the background. I got the Bengals. You remember that Steeler touchdown with William Gay and he celebrated for about a minute? Yeah. We had to play it, but they won. What do you do? They've won one game in 31 years. GG. Technically, it could also be awarded to the. Hang on. Technically, it could also have been awarded if the offensive team fumbled the ball into the end zone. Hang on a minute. And the defense illegally batted the ball out of bounds, giving the offense a 1-point safety. Hang on a minute. Technically, it could also be awarded if the offensive team fumbled the ball into the end zone. Right. I've never seen that theory. What about if the defense intercepted the football, ran all the way down, right, to the touchdown zone, and then the defense fumbles the football, the offense picks it back up, and the offense runs back into their own end zone and gets tackled. That's probably the best way to do it. That's the only way it's ever going to happen. That's the only way that's ever going to happen is if the defense picks it off, runs 99 yards, and then gets fumbles the football. The fumble goes crazy in the end zone. The guy picks it up. He runs out of the end zone to reestablish himself into the game, the game of play the game. And then another character comes down, puts him back into the end zone, and tackles him for a 1-point safety. There you go. How John Boys drew it up was maybe the team going for two, threw an interception on the internet. Yeah, is that what I said? Exactly, yeah. Throw the interception, ran it back for the team, fumbled right before the end zone. The team going for 2, picked it up, and then got tackled. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. That's heaps good. Well, that's excellent. Oh, was he down? That's so good. All right, what I might do, guys? I might do an intermission. So I do thank you, everyone for coming in so far. We're just chilling out, just talking as usual. I'm gonna go get a beverage. I'm gonna get a beer today. Still pretty warm, so I'll be back. Hang on, here we go. The KC Oregon 1-point safety, which also bizarre, resulted in a made extra point. So hang on, resulted in a made extra point. So outside of the PAT, was nothing unusual as far as scoring. Okay. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a beverage. I'll be right back. All right, thanks guys for your patience. I much appreciate that. It is 14-0, Rip, and the Rams are killing them. Get them. My word, that's cold. That is the coldest beer I've ever had in my life. Far out. 303. A rule change changed and allow for TDs can wait a minute. Dude, I can't even, that's so hard for my head to read. The change in rules, TDs used to be worth 2 points and 4 points and 6 points now. The pat was just kept on as a remnant of the score. Okay. So it used to be 2, 4, 6. Righto. G'day, the real. What's up, mate? How are ya? Football back then looked almost nothing like it does today. If you went back to the late 1800s and saw a football game, you wouldn't even recognize it. I do like that stat the other day, even though those people died. You said there was 45 people who died or something from football. That's amazing. I need to look into more of the history. I do love it. I do love everything about it. I learned in that book about Yale-Harvard football rivalries, the earliest days of football. All a TD did was give you the chance to score. Oh, so you did it. You went for it. You got a touchdown, and then you could score. Wow, that's crazy. I got you. That's nuts. All right, what is going on with this game? Let's get to the game. Something happened. Someone fumbled. This bloke fumbled the football when he went out of bounds. Third and 7 for the Cardinals here. No control of the ball. It's passing complete. Yeah, how crazy is that? Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, man. Like, the history of the NFL is just amazing. So you're saying, Travis, man, that you scored a touchdown and got 0 points, and then you went for the PAT to get points. That's nuts. That's nuts and bolts. Then later the rules changed to an actual award where the points for an actual touchdown. Wow. Can you imagine doing all that hard work to get a chance to score? That's nuts. Before the NFL, right? When they played in the colleges, right? That's nuts. That's crazy. Yale and Harvard had college teams. NFL never existed, right? Yeah. Didn't the NFL start? Like, the NFL started like 1908 or something, right? I know that the Canton, Ohio was the Bulldogs, and they started football. Arizona Cardinals, a bit of a man. The Cardinals going to get out of trouble here. 3rd and 7. Safety. Oh, no. Oh, my Lord. He picked that off. He went for a safety. The next minute, he threw a duck egg, and he got 21 points. The Cardinals are going to lose this game. Far out. That's crazy. If you guys saw that, if you're watching the game too. Kyler Murray was going for a safety, and the next minute, safety was going to happen. Then he throws a duck egg. Throws a duck. Picked it off by number 22. Touchdown. Who throws the ball like that? Oh, God, that's terrible. Oh, sorry, real man. My bad. Some days I'm not in front. Today I am. Who throws the ball like that? That's crazy. It's like throwing it like this, like just off your hands. What the hell? 21-0 to the Cardinals. I changed me bet. Yeah, I changed me. I put like $20 on the Cardinals. I thought they're gonna win, and then they ended by 21. That's my luck. I should do a betting thing where you guys back the opposite because I'm fucking terrible. And give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'll be right. Sorry, my apologies again. That's crazy. Kyler Murray just threw a duck egg, picked off 21-0. Cardinals going to fight this game back now. They got to fight back 21-7. The Rams are playing some physical football today. They are killing them. Every time this thing moves, I don't know why it moves. It keeps moving on me. The first game of NFL was September 26, 1920. There you go. Who played in that game? Was it like the Stanton Bears or something like that? Who played in the game? Let me know who played. I can't believe they got -7 passing yards. Was it the Bears? Was it? I don't know who it was. They were playing awful leading into the playoffs, and those teams don't really fare well. That's fair enough too. Well, I can't even get my TV is going crazy. My satellite dish is going nuts. What are you doing to me? Yeah, do you have off the top of your head who played in that game, or do I have to look it up? What is it doing? Oh, I might have to go back to Game Pass. This is like this. The one I'm using is 7 Mate, and they're just playing silly buggers. Here we go. They're back on now. First game in the NFL. In history. Oh, the Dayton Triangles. Is that right? Versus the Bulldogs. In 1920, the Dayton Triangles team manager Carl Stock attended the first ever organizational game. And a few weeks later, October 3, 1920, the Triangles hosted the first NFL game against the Columbus Panhandles. So it was the Triangles versus the Panhandles. That's 100 years ago. The Triangles hosted the first ever NFL game against the Columbus Panhandles at Triangle Park, winning 14-0. Though the NFL no longer has a club in Dayton, NFL flag games are played at Triangle Park. I need to go Triangle Park. I need to go to Triangle Park. I need to go on an NFL history tour in Dayton, Ohio. That's great. Love it. I love the history of the NFL. It's so amazing. I love it. I need to buy that book. You know that book? The NFL 100. I need that book. NFL Week 1, September 26, 1920. NFL St. Paul's Ideals were 0-1, and the Rock Island Independence. What a name! Rock Island Independence with 1-0 and 0-0. Oh, you've got St. Paul versus Rock Island. Okay, I don't know who's right. It doesn't matter. Rock Island won 48-0. 100 years ago. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. Cardinals need to score. They can't move the football anywhere. Yeah, Cardinals were they won about, I think, 8 in a row, and they've lost, I think, the last 6, or 1 out of 6. They need to get back in this game. They need to start winning 7. They need 7 points. Can we have a game that's exciting? Let's have a game that's like this whole wildcard playoffs. Teams getting blown out the window. Yeah, I need to look up. Oh, he got picked off. Nah, Cardinals are done, mate. Cardinals are done. Kyler Murray got picked off. Yeah, try and post it. I don't know if I can click it. Try and post it though, man, if you want. So this is where I probably need to do that thing with that. I need that Discord. He threw to his back. He threw to Connor's back. Oh, Connor. What are you doing playing volleyball? Jeez. Let's see who else is streaming this game too. We got the other lass from the other day. She got sports. She's streaming. Chisel Adonis is streaming. The other dudes we went the other day to Tim Sports Talk is streaming too. On the Warpath, he's good too, man. So many people. This is great. Uneducated Sports Talk, 8 people. That's Good Sports, 1K. Tom Grossi streaming. Oh, man. NW, everyone's doing it. This is fantastic. This is like, can we have a competitive game for both sides? Come on, man. I want a competitive game. They're going to score here and go 28-0.
Kind of fell down. He was going down and got his right arm wrapped around Golden. It's the right call. Golden, offense, number 77. So your penalty, replay, second out.
Oh, Holding and come back here now.
He got hurt in that ankle, and it doesn't look like he's got the same kind of movement or balance. He crossed over his leg.
G'day, Trevor. What's going on, mate? How are you? How's your day, mate? We're trying to watch the game, 21-0, the Cardinals, but it's not a game. It's another game this wildcard weekend, and one team smashes the other. It's not that fun to watch. It's not that exciting. It's not very wild, is it? That was massive. That was massive. What a big hit. Cool, man. That's good, eh? Yeah, mine's all right. Excuse me. Just been chilling out. Started streaming about an hour ago, so that's pretty fun. Nothing more than that. Still getting over my sickness, so I want to try and maybe start to go to the gym again tomorrow or the next day. And, yeah, get healthier and just get better. That's what I want to do. Nah, Travis, man, I can't see nothing. I can see no link. This is the problem where I think in the future I need to make the Discord, Steeler Nation Australia Discord. Let me figure that out in the next few days or next few weeks. Oh, he got smashed. And then you can post stuff. So that's one thing I think our mate Bacon said too, to make a Discord and then people can post links and stuff like that. I can't see it, unfortunately.
Thrown 8 interceptions here towards the back end of the season, and how you can manage that. He said, I don't want to take his aggressiveness away because that's what makes it.
So the Rams turn the ball over there on the punt. He almost got a punt block there. But they got to come back in this game. They have to come back in this game. Yeah, Trevor, man, I think I've been pretty busy with a lot of live streaming, a lot of stuff going on in real life too. A lot with my sickness. So once I can get to a bit of mate, can I do it now? How do I do it? Is it Discord? Do you just set it up now? Like you just like what? Go to the website, put in my name, fucking, and I just tell you where to go, right? Is that it? Let's have a look. Let's do it now. Because I have Discord, the app, right? And is that the best place to do it? I think you just go to yeah, man. You go to the website and just push a couple of buttons. All right, let's do that. Shit. Because I'm in one of these guys called Action Lab. They do like sports talk on Twitch. Now, I got to figure out how to make my own. Oh, here we go. I think, oh, dude, it says here, create my own. So good. Oh, easy. I can just call it Steel Nation Australia's server. Oh, that's great. All right. Give me a few seconds, guys. Although I need capital letters. You need capital letters, mate. Yeah, that might be a bit of a boost for our little community here too. I've got Facebook, but it's probably easier to do something like this too. Steel Nation Australia's server, that will do. Oh wait, do I need the actual server? No, we don't need that. Steel Nation Australia Oz. Let's do that. Oh wait, no, hang on a minute. Okay. Oh, calamari. That's awesome. I'm not big into these things though. I just don't know how they work. How do the Discord things work? And I don't know. So how do I share this? Well, at halftime, it's gonna be 21-0. Okay.
You get a combination of the Cardinals kind of breaking down and losing their composure, and then not being able to run the football. And couple that with what this Rams defense does well, rushing the passer and playing pass defense. And this is what you get. That's David Long down on the field, 20 deep, 10-2. 2:09 to go here in the half.
So does this work? Bam. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Does that work? All right, that's me Discord. I can't promise that I'll be in there every day. I really can't. But let me work on it in the future. Trevor, man, you're right. I pushed about 4 buttons and I got one. Yeah, let me, if you want to go to that and make one, say hello. But, yeah, do you know what I find crazy? I was talking to my mate, the real tight spot. The problem with the social media nowadays is there's too many options. There's YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, there's just Reddit. There's so many fucking options. So many. Twitch, Twitter, so many. It's Discords, Rumbles, and it's just so many things going on. There's not like one clear path where you look down the sites and just say, oh, there's only this. There's only one thing to do. There's too many. Just how do you juggle it all? Instagram stories and this kind of shit. It's just so much, man. Too much. See, I don't know how well I'll be in the Discord. I don't know how well I will be involved in it. There you go. I got Travis in the real tight spot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Welcome to Steel Nation Australia. This is your brand new shiny server. All right. That's crazy. But still, there's still so many things to do. Like, it just does my head in. I hate this verify I'm a human nonsense. Yeah, me too. I just hate it. There's so much. There's so many things going on with the Discords, man. Like, it's cool. Let's see what we do with it. I guess we have like a channel where we can talk stuff and shit. But It's interesting, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. It's completely fine. That's completely fine. That's fine. If you have Facebook, we have a Steel Nation in Australia group too. That's a pretty good community too. Let me share that. Let me share the Steel Nation Australia group. That's pretty fun. That's one of my favorites. Even though you're a Chief fan, but anyone can join. Doesn't matter. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yuck. Browns Nation. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, this one's got 218 members. Oh, you banned Facebook. All right. Well, some people might like that. That's the Facebook group that has 220 members in it. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of people talk football in there too. It's pretty fun. Yeah, well, honestly, man, there's a lot going on. I wouldn't say, look, I'm not famous. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm just a guy. But what I say is there's a fucking mower outside my window. YouTube and technology, this kind of stuff isn't hard. Like nothing is like hard. It's not that skillful. It is just very frustrating. Like there's a lot of like work and energy, but I wouldn't find it like, it's not hard. Like none of this is hard. To talk on the mic isn't hard. It's just there's a lot of like different kind of things to do. Like how do I be entertaining? How do I bring up new topics? How do I do stuff like that? Technically sound, it's just annoying. There's little trinkets of little things I've got to figure out. And where do I post my stuff? Do I go to Twitter? But I hate Twitter. Do I use Twitch? But I haven't got any games to play. There's so many little things. Yeah, look, I wish it was easy, dude. I just wish it was like just YouTube and that's it. That's why I say focus entirely on Facebook and Twitch. I won't get you because I won't be able to log in on Facebook. No, it's always going to be Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Always, no matter what. Oh, John, mate, what's going on? Yeah, that's a big thing too. There's it can be a lot of viruses out there. It can be a lot of people trying to scam you. Oh, he dropped the football. I just think we're in a very. I like it, but I don't like it. I like the idea of the internet, but I don't like it. I don't like it all the time. Like, it is good to use, but at the same time, sometimes you just need to go out and sit next to a tree. You need the balance of life with that kind of stuff. So this game is getting out of hand, 21-0 with 40 seconds to go. Far out. But yeah, I've got to work on a few things like Discords or content, stuff like that. Oh, he almost dropped it! The thing is, though, too, like when I stream for the whole game and have fun with you guys for I don't know what, 3 hours, right? And you guys are on the internet too. You guys are watching me on the internet. I need to go for a walk straight after. The Rams could be set for a Super Bowl this year. They very well could. They're playing pretty well. They're playing really aggressive football, 21-0. I thought the Cardinals would show up today, and they suck. They're not good. What 21-0, man? They can't move the football. They can't move it. Halftime, they need to. So Kyler Murray has got 28 yards, 2 interceptions, bad. The Cardinals are playing worse than the Steelers. They had 28 yards on the passing, 2 interceptions, 1.6 average yards, and 27 yards rushing. Terrible. 50 yards on offense. Sorry. Yeah, 53 yards on offense. That's really bad. Bad. Very bad. Real bad. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. I put that on everything. But yeah, there's a lot technology-wise. There's so much going on. For in the real tights, what he knows, he's got over 700 followers on his Twitch, trying to have a good time there too. And there's just so much. Like, it's just like, where do you promote your stuff? Where do you promote your videos? What do you do in terms of content to make it exciting? Just me yelling at the TV, but yeah, there's a lot going on. Can't believe it. 21-0, mate. Half time. 21-0.
Not only in the one-on-one game in the end zone, his first play. You've seen this throughout the last month. One-on-one routes with OBJ.
Yeah, 21-0. That's tough because it's not a very exciting game for us to watch, you know? I just saw the news there. The Raiders fired Mayock too. If I had your show, I'd use a blocking graphic to block Facebook. Yeah, there's some positive things about Facebook, and there's some really negative things about Facebook. As social media in general is positive and negative, half. We've got to learn how to use it less, I think. Says me streaming for 3 hours, but we have to do something. It's fucking now. It's hot again in my room.
With his thumb injury, and the 49ers aren't sure whether they'll have Fred Warner or Nick Bosa on Saturday night for May. Mike now fired by the...
Yeah, Mike Mayo has been fired after the... I don't mind Mike Mayock either. I don't mind him as an analyst.
Bears, Vikings, a man in the man. We will have a head coaching job if he wants one.
He's going to be selective. The firing from the Falcons crushed him. He found joy again with the Cowboys. He's going to make sure it's the... They don't want to lose.
There's never a day off, is there? In the NFL. Excuse me. Yeah. The Raiders coach earned better than that. The way the team responds. No. Yeah. He's the GM, man. I thought the Raiders had a pretty good year this year. To be honest, I thought the Raiders had an okay year. Mate, 10-7 going the wild card. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Mums, dads, brothers, siblings, kids, uncles, aunts. We're seeing people that normally wouldn't get on a stage.
How old are you, baby? I'm 13. I'm 72.
We're giving performers a chance to create something that is pure magic.
The Voice Generations starts Monday, Jan 31 on 7.
Since Tony and Eleanor refinanced...
Yeah, exactly. There's so much going on with the stuff with not getting involved in John Gruden, but so much with him, and to get to the playoffs with you know what I liked? I did like the way that Derek Carr played this year. I really did. I liked the way that he played this year. And I liked his receivers. I think he had Hunter Renfrow, Zay Jones. There was another guy in there. I can't remember his name. Who was his name? I thought the Raiders did okay this year. Like, they had some exciting players. They had Waller too, the tight end. They had, that's right. Brian Edwards too was the receiver. Zay Jones, Hunter Renfrow, Deshaun Jackson played some good games too. They had a pretty good receiving core on their team. Josh Jacobs too was pretty fun to watch. Like they could have they almost beat the Bengals. Darren Waller too was a good tight end. They're not a bad team. Zay Jones came from Buffalo. I like the way that he played the game, and I like the way that Hunter Renfrow and Deshaun Jackson played the game too. They're not a bad side. They probably deserve to be there more than the Steelers. Not a bad side at all. Yeah, I did like them. Exactly. You lose your head coach in the middle of the season. What do you expect a Super Bowl run? Exactly. No, they tried their best and they almost beat the Bengals. It came down to the wire with 7 points to go, and we saw the fourth down. They lost the fourth down. Will James's Mike Mayock just got fired as a GM. RB is gone too. Rumors about cleaning the staff. Really? Yeah, we just talked about Mike Mayock going. I've got a few friends who are Raiders fans. I've got two blokes in Australia who I know are actual Raider fans that like actually support the team. And I've got another guy overseas who's a Raider fan, and they play good football this year. They won the last 4 games. Derek Carr's got a pretty good tight spiral and can throw the football really well. So, look, I wouldn't be too against if they brought Derek Carr over if he left the Raiders and said I'm going to go to the Steelers and play some football. I like their receivers. I like the way the defense played football, and I like the way that Josh Jacobs ran the football this year. I do. I thought he played pretty good for the Raiders too. They got the big fella too, Yannick Ngakoue from Baltimore. Max Crosby had a big game too. Carl Nassib played pretty well too on the defense. I liked them this year. I thought they had a good team. But now they're gone. They're gone. Now they're gone. You know?
That was fun. That's so live. Rams get rolling early. Matthew Stafford hits Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ's first playoff.
Oh, we could do that. We could do that.
Coming on ESPN and on ESPN2, Nathan and Eli.
That's it. Aaron Rodgers could come to the Steelers too. The only thing is, if we have A-Rod, you have to win a Super Bowl in 3 years, don't you? If you pay all the money and do all the trades to bring A-Rod from the Packers to the Steelers, you're pretty much saying we're going all out to win the Super Bowl within the next 3 years. You have to. You know what I liked about Mariota? I liked the way that Mariota played sparingly with the Raiders too. He was used as like a wildcat kind of quarterback. I don't know about his talent to be a full-time quarterback. I would actually rather Derek Carr than Mariota. But this team needs something. Like this Steeler team needs a bit more explosiveness with their offense. We need to start doing something like, you need to get Najee in space, Najee on the run. You need to start moving pieces around to get things going. With Big Ben, you're so limited. I listened to the podcast today with Mark Bergen and the Believe It podcast, Believe in Steelers podcast with Ike Taylor. And Ike Taylor said, when you have Big Ben, it's 10 players versus 11. Do you know why? Because Big Ben can't do anything. He's not mobile. Can't run around. If you go and get a mobile quarterback, it's 11 versus 11. So Derek Carr can be mobile. I'm getting the beer burps. Mariota can be mobile. Those kind of guys can start to run around and be mobile for sure. We come to an end of an era with our Steelers now, but the time is to get someone who can advance the football forward and have a chance to get Najee in space, get Juju in space. Hopefully Juju signs a contract with us and we get him for the next 4 years and get things going. That's all I hope. That's all I hope for.
What would you do to give your family a better future?
We can change the world for him. Your priorities change when you have a child.
Yeah, there's nothing you want to do for your kids.
So why do only 1 in 4 Australian adults say they have life insurance?
Good question.
You insuring a car or a house, insure your life. I think that should be your biggest priority.
Help protect your family's future with Medibank Life Insurance. But real love is about taking chances and making.
We got a game though, 21-0. I can't believe it. I'm just so perplexed that it's 21-0. So if we want to recap the scores too over the wildcard weekend, the Bengals were 26-19 over the Raiders. They're gone 47-17. The Patriots lose to the Bills. 31-15 to the Buccaneers win versus the Eagles, and the 49ers 23-17 over the Cowboys, and the Steelers lose again 42-21. Blowouts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blowouts this whole week. Now, division games coming up. Next week we have the Bengals versus the Titans. It's going to be your Saturday in America about 4:30 p.m. It's going to be my Sunday 8:30 a.m. I will have to do my behind the steel curtain around that time. We normally go about 8 o'clock to 8:15. I will be doing, as soon as that finishes, I'll be doing the second half, Bengals versus Titans. I'll do the second half of that game. And then we're also going to do, let's fucking do it. We're going to do the second half, the Bengals versus Titans, live stream reaction, have a bit of fun. And then we're going to do the next game, 49ers versus Packers, another big game too on that same day, the divisional round. And then we have the Monday, which is your Sunday. We have, so far at this moment in time, it will be the Rams versus the Buccaneers at home. Your Sunday around, I think, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my Monday, 7 a.m. I'll stream that game. Fuck it, let's do it. And then we have the big game as well, 10:30 a.m., Bills versus Chiefs. So let's just do back-to-back, man. We're going to go out with a bang. I've been streaming and having fun for the whole year, and we've had people come from everywhere all around the shop, and I fucking love it. So let's go out with a bang. We'll do the Bengals versus Titans second half. The same day, we'll do 49ers versus Packers at 12. I'll probably get a halfway, midway, have some lunch, and then we'll have beers. And the next day, we'll do probably the Rams versus Buccaneers, but who knows? Can the Cardinals come back? And then we'll do the Bills versus Chiefs at 10:30 a.m., which is straight after. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Who's wow, dude? Let's go! Let's go! Who's this rating me? Oh, you just never know what's gonna happen, do you? You never know what's gonna happen, dudes. I was reading. Hang on a minute. I was reading the schedule. Oh, it's from the Gridiron Blitz. G'day, mate. I still don't know your first name. What's going on, brother? Go Titans. Grid Raid. Come on. G'day, Hollywood. Not 80. Gridiron Blitz. Gridiron Raid. Let's go. What's up? Up the stream. That's cool. I was just talking about the schedule. How good is football though? How good's football? Cool. How's everyone going? Dude, you're nuts. You're all nuts. He's not even looking. That's so unreal. That's so cool. Check your chat. Yeah, dude. G'day, Fo. Man, I was like, I'm reading the games coming up. I'm so, like, the Steelers suck, right? We're out. We're done. So I was like reading the games coming up. That's so good. Trevor says, who is Gridiron Blitz? Gridiron Blitz, I've been watching his content the last 3 weeks to a month. He's a good fella. Gridiron Blitz he's a Lions fan. I don't know his first name, but that's cool. We just call him Blitz. We call him Grid. He's all right. He's a good fella. He's doing his thing over there, live streaming and talking football and getting involved. I like his content, man. I think he's got a good vibe. Yes, he's a Lions fan, and they're not playing too well, but we aren't playing too well either. That's heaps cool. Thanks for that, guys. Oh, lucky, man. It ain't that lucky, is that? Yeah, the Cardinals. I thought the Cardinals had a shot to at least do something. I was on the Rams train, and next minute I go to the Cardinals train, and now the Rams are playing some physical football, and they're running over them. Absolutely running over them. Thanks, Claire. If you guys do that, you guys are fantastic if you do that. You guys are great if you do that. I appreciate that 100%. Back to the grid. See you later. Oh, Derek? How good's that? Derek, that's heaps cool, man. All right, I know his name. Excellent. I'll say thanks to Derek, man. Derek's a legend. Every time that I look away from my chat, and thanks, guys. A few of you guys hit the sub. That's cool, man. Yeah, I've been in there a few times, man. I've been in there a few times. Say hello to Derek, man. Derek's a legend. Thanks, Fo. Thanks heaps. That's awesome. Cheers, Tony, mate. Take care. See you guys later. Every time I look away, something happens. It's like, bam, you know? That's so good. It's so funny. I've never expected. That's like 2 times now that I haven't expected anything like that, and it just goes kaboom. That's awesome. You guys enjoy the game. Have fun with the game. Trevor's back. Enjoy the game. We need the Cardinals to come back because this is boring, man. See you, Rick, mate. Catch you later. See you, mate. Yeah. Can we get a game out of this? Come on, man. That's so good. I was reading the schedule. Got distracted again. That's awesome. But yeah, I'll be doing all those games. Bengals and Titans coming up. Let's do it. Let's do it. It has to be a better game than this so far. So far, the Rams. Cardinals, mate, you need to stop. 21-0, you need a big stop. There you go. Stafford's looking for his first playoff victory right now. Oh, he almost had that. Oh, big time. Big time. Oh, man, that's crazy. That's so good.
Against this zone coverage that the Cardinals are running right now, and it's almost too easy for him right now. Just took his eyes off it. You can see it right there. Doesn't look it in, which is something that this young man just does not do. Well, these two are on the same page so often. He was expecting that ball on the inside shoulder. It came on the outside shoulder. You can see him all this stuff at turn. Over the first time ever, week 14 against these Cardinals in Glendale. He yelled at it in here. Second and 10. Matchup with Hickey. Stafford, quick throw. Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, third and 8.
This is a critical third down. Last time on third down, third and short, they didn't challenge the Rams receivers very much. Arizona's defense did. Right now, they're going to have to make sure that they're playing zone. They got to match these patterns.
Man, that was a good time.
It's imperative they get off the field here. Third and 8.
I'll have to go back and I like to go back and watch their reaction too. Oh, it was almost a pick off. He almost picked that off. Almost picked that off. Why can't I? Holding defense. They can't get out of their own way. Cannot get out of their own way.
Adam's chest. And he said 34. Taylor Thompson was in the middle of the field. He must have met Byron Murphy right here on Cooper Kupp. See, those are the kind of mistakes. When they keep you on the field, you see that big hit that Garden puts on Stafford. You can tell he can feel it mid-hit right in the sternum. Well, that takes your breath away right there. You're on the ground there, and you can't catch your breath. That's one of those for sure. And he's taken too many of those. He took a big one in the Jacksonville game. That's something that Matthews was something.
All right, back at it. First and 10 for the 50-yard line. The Rams are going down, wasting the clock. Odell Beckham Jr. throws a football backwards, throws a bomb. Oh my God, the Rams. They're going to win this game 28-0. Odell Beckham Jr., like I said 1 hour ago, he's 10 times better with the Rams than he is with the Browns. throws a backwards pass. Oh, that was the hold they showed, which was terrible. That's not a hold. That's a terrible penalty. They definitely have, man. Big time. Big time. And now Odell Beckham Jr. is throwing bombs. I never liked him as a Brown, but he's a pretty good Ram. I'm telling you, he's got a new lease on life. The Rams are going down to win 28-0. I can't believe that. That's amazing. Yeah, dude, he's a good dude, man. He's a talented fella. He's a good fella. He calls the game how he sees it. You know what I'm saying? He's very cool. Good guy. Odell Beckham Jr. did the old, like, how do you do that? Like, how? The Rams are carving him up. Dude, he is playing out of this world. Can't believe it. 4 receptions, and he's got a pass for 40 yards. Odell Beckham Jr. is on one. I really didn't like him as a New York Giant either. I thought he was a bit too, whatever, one-handed catch. But as a Ram, he's firing up. See you, Travis, mate. Thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate you coming by. Oh, Stafford, easy completion to Cap. See you, Travis, man. Excuse me. What are your thoughts on the XFL and USFL? You know what, dude? I will be watching the USFL. My thoughts in a nutshell is pretty much I like to see the young fellas and the guys who can't make the NFL roster. If you can't make the NFL roster, if you're like the 4th or 5th best guy, I still think you deserve a chance to play football. Oh, my Lord. Did you guys see that? 28-0, Cooper Kupp from his bootlaces. Wow. This is more embarrassing than the Steelers loss. Look at Cooper Kupp just go like, oh, that hit the ground, didn't it? Did they hit the ground? No, didn't hit the ground. Yeah, I'm keen to watch the XFL and I'm keen to watch USFL just because I like to see the players have a chance at any level. You know, I don't care about the quality of football. I just want to see the young fellas have a shot. I want to see the old fellas too who can't play in the NFL anymore, like the washed up guys. I want to see them have a shot too. I want to see what they can do. Dude, did you see that catch? That was amazing. That was unreal. That was crazy. That was nuts. Jace says, make a wish, Andrew Garfield. No idea what you're talking about, mate. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know what that means. Yeah, they're crazy. Like with the emergence of Cooper Kupp being the Triple Crown guy and Odell Beckham Jr., dude, they're going off. So yeah, like with the USFL, I'll be following I think the Pittsburgh Maulers have a team, so I'm going to just automatically follow them. They're going to be my team for the USFL. If I can stream that game, I will. If I can talk about the Pittsburgh Maulers, I definitely will. I got to figure that out. So football never stops around here. USFL Maulers. I think that Pittsburgh Maulers. Yeah, they're going to be my team to follow. I just don't know when it starts. I think it's like April. April 16 is the new league year. United States Football League. Love it. I love it already. United States Football League. I love it. I know they tried to work it in 1980 or something. And they failed. 1986 when they tried to do it and it failed in 1990. I'm down. I'm so down for it. I'm down for another chance for another team. Pittsburgh, I won't be the exact same passion that I have for the Steelers, but I will try and barrack and cheer for the Pittsburgh Maulers, why not? Let's fucking go. So you've got the Birmingham Stallions, apparently, the Houston Gamblers, New Orleans Breakers, that's a cool name, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Michigan Panthers, that's a cool name too, New Jersey Generals, Philadelphia Stars, and Pittsburgh Maulers. Let's go. 8 teams, 2 divisions. Keen as. Each of the 8 teams will have a 38-man active roster and a 7-man practice squad. How good's that? That means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams times 38 players. So about 240 to 300 players will have another chance in the NFL. I'm keen. I'm down. I'm so down to cheer more. You know why I watch football? To cheer players on like Cooper Kupp and the young fellas coming up, like, you know, Jerry Jeudy, like to have a chance and follow their success. That's why I love it. That's why I love any of this stuff. So if you're a Pittsburgh fan, yeah, we're gonna be more fans. Like, let's cheer them on. It's a new lease. It's a new start for them. Let's cheer them on and see what happens. If I can stream the games, fucking oath, big time. Let's go. I got to find out how I can do it through the internet. You know, fuck, man, it's just fun to get around. Like, it's just fun to get around teams. Like right now, the Cardinals, we need you to come back, but you're playing shithouse. 0-28. That's worse than the Chiefs. That's embarrassing, dude. I remember supporting the Vipers in Tampa in the XFL, and it was fun to see players trying to do their best. Yeah, who was the other one last year? I was going for the Renegades, the Dallas Renegades, because they had Landry Jones. Do you remember that? I don't know what that was called, though. The AFF, was it something? Dallas Renegades. And that failed, though. Was that XFL, the Dallas Renegades, or was that? Wait a minute. What was the other one? Sorry, I was sneezing. So is the Dallas Renegades going to the XFL now? But wasn't the Dallas Renegades, weren't they part of the American? What was the other? The AFF Football League, the Alliance of American Football, right? That was the one that folded, didn't it? Yeah, they folded. They had 8 teams, and they folded in 2019. Bankruptcy. They had the Atlanta Legends, Birmingham Iron, Memphis Express, Orlando Apollos, Arizona Hotshots, Saint Salt Lake Stallions, San Antonio Commanders, San Diego Fleet. Right. Okay. Right, okay. Now, did the XFL play last year or not? No. I'm getting confused. Did they play last year? Nah, surely not. They did play last year, didn't they? Wait, they played last year, but they got cancelled like midway through the year? Is that right? Yes, that's right? Yes, that's right. The XFL played in 2020, and there was like February. There was the Sea Dragons, DC Defenders, LA Wildcats, Houston Roughnecks, Tampa Bay Vipers, New York Guardians, St. Louis Battlehawks, and Dallas Renegades. But 5 weeks in, they stuffed up because of the coronavirus. Right. Yeah. So the XFL played in 2020, but they didn't play because of the coronavirus and that kind of stuff happened. Gotcha. I feel you. So they're coming back. The XFL is coming back in 2023, right? That's right, isn't it? This is sick, man. This is good. This is good for football. You know why? It puts pressure on the NFL to do better. That's what's better. For content. And for content for the NFL, for players, for everyone, it's better. Murray gonna run. He's gonna run. Ooh. 2023 is the year for the XFL, but the USFL, the United States Football League, is this year. Let's go. Pittsburgh Maulers. And who's the other? How many teams in the XFL? I guess I have to choose that one too. I don't know who I'm going to follow in the XFL. Oh, that's right. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is the owner. All right. Who are the teams? XFL teams 2023. Oh, so we have similar teams, right? Oh, there's heaps more teams. There's like Memphis Maniacs, Las Vegas Outlaws, Birmingham Thunderbolts, San Francisco Demons, Los Angeles Extreme. Are they old ones? I don't know. Yeah, that's true, man. The NFL reffing and the NFL, some of the stuff around the NFL is like, well, whatever, dude. You know, whatever. That's what I'm saying. If you bring in the XFL and the USFL, competition is good. Competition is always good. People who say competition in life is bad, that's wrong. Competition for Madden, for those kind of things, is good. No, I never saw that. I didn't like the idea of that. I thought that was pretty dumb. I thought it was dumb. 10 teams in the XFL. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I probably support the Pittsburgh Maulers, and we might support it. I might support a team in the XFL. Arizona Cardinals coming back, but I don't see them coming back to win. I don't see it. But yeah, that's exciting, man. The USFL is exciting. USFL. Todd Haley's out there too. Todd Haley's a coach somewhere. Their Twitter game's going off. They've got 100 days till kickoff. That's cool. I don't even know who the players are. I don't understand who the players are for these teams, but it doesn't matter. Player selection meeting will be held in February 22, 23, and training camps will open March 21. Each squad will have a 38-player roster. How good's that? There will be 8 teams in the USFL division, North and South. Each team will play 10 games scheduled with teams. Yeah, let's go. Season will begin April 16th. Yeah, I'll be doing that, man, for sure. Still will be a Steeler channel, but I'll watch it. Todd Haley is the Tampa Bay Bandits. There you go. How fans can watch on what days. Fox Sports will carry 22 of the 43 games. That's all right. The inaugural season of the USFL will be 8 teams played in one location, which will be announced soon in the future. So one location for all games. That's crazy. That's some good shit. That's some good stuff. CFL is fun to watch, but I heard it's hard to watch. Yeah, I'm not a big CFL guy because I just don't like the 3 downs. I can't stand the 3 downs. But if you want to enjoy football, turn on the CFL and just for more action, man. 2nd and goal for the Cardinals. It's a cat. That's exciting, man. It's some exciting stuff for the USFL to come back. Like, yes, the America needs like a second league. They need a league below NFL, and if that can be it, if you're not good enough to play for the NFL, go play. Oh, big run! Connor scores. Huge run by Connor. Aggressive run by Connor there. Touchdown, 28-7. yeah, the NFL needs like a developmental league or a guy where if you're 30 years old and you can't play in the NFL anymore, you get cut. Go to the other team. Go play there. Go be the best receiver in that league. You know, I'm excited for it. I really hope that goes off, and I hope the XFL goes off too. Imagine if we could have 3 leagues. Woo! That'd be sick. Why are they going for 2? Please tell me why they're going for 2. 28 to 8. You're down by 3 touchdowns. Why are you going for 2? That makes no sense. 0 sense. But they get it, but still. What the shit? Oh, of course there's flags. All right, guys. Like always, I'm going to 28 to 8. They went for 2. That's so weird. There's time to come back too. There's 3 touchdowns and Cardinals can move the football. I hope they come back. It'd be great. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to get another beverage. I thank you for everyone for sticking around, for Steel Nation Australia, and for listening to my shit. I'll be right back, guys.
Take a look right at your screen.
If I can find the banner. I can't find the banner. Here we go. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. The Rams leading 28-8. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Can the Cardinals come back? Can they come back to win this game? They went for a 2-point conversion, so now they need 3 touchdowns to win it, 29-28. But first, they need a stop, too. They need a big stop. Excuse me.
Really impressed with Cam Akers. You know, he brings a different element. He's a little more slippery. He can get through the smaller holes. Sony Michel is so much more powerful. But Cam Akers has that speed, that breakaway speed, and it doesn't look to me, Lewis, like that Achilles has an impact with any of that. No, he's jumping all over the place. He looks like he's going through a combine backfill out there every time he touches the ball. Just a remarkable story. Great 1-2 punch that they have going for him now here in the play. Akers has 40 yards rushing and 40 yards receiving.
Oh, big play by Stafford. Huge football pass. Wow. Now they're back in scoring range again.
What Jefferson's release. It's just beautiful. And then the top of the route just gave a little bit of separation. You see the safety, Jalen Thompson, he's favoring a little bit too far.
Massive pass there. Just when you think the Cardinals are coming back, nah. They throw a massive pass.
Sean has brought him along perfectly, and he just fits it seamlessly in this passing game. He's got a great downfield threat. First catch tonight for a hit, and that's the longest point of the night.
First and 10 from the 25-yard. Handoff to, I think that's Akers, yeah. They're going to score here. They're going to score 35-8 for sure. Big play, and now they're in scoring position.
Everything is working. Everything is building off of each other. The Cardinals basically have not had an answer for it all night. Well, I'll tell you what's going on there. Everything he calls works, and he says, listen, I'm going to call this so I can set that up, and we can run the ball, play action. I really have the whole inventory available to him.
Again, Akers with a massive run, and he takes out the safety number 3. I don't know number 3 is, but he took him out. Buda Baker's down. Unbelievable. He knocked him hard, man. I hope he's okay. He knocked him really hard. He led with his shoulder and took him out.
It's beautiful. The Voice Generations starts Monday, Jan 31 on 7.
There are so many ways to live better, and at Medibank, we want to help every Australian find
Crazy.
ways, all for free.
Crazy.
Try online classes with Sydney Dance Company, or weekly park runs in your local area.
So it looks so far. If they score here, it's going to be 35-8. Just when you think the Cardinals come back, with a 2-point conversion, and next minute they do a massive pass for 40 yards, and the Rams are back in it. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard when you play well on offense to get your team back in it for a touchdown. Next minute, your defense gives up another big play, and you're going to be down 35 points. 35 points to 8. It's exactly the same happened with us yesterday in the Chiefs game. Just when you think that we're coming back, nah. They throw a massive bomb, and you're like, what the hell, mate? Oh boy. Looks like the wildcard weekend's going to come to an end with the Rams versus the Buccaneers next week. And that will be, how many teams get kicked out? What's that now? But only 8 teams left, I'm pretty sure. think there'll be only 8 teams left after that. So 6 teams get kicked out. Yeah, what are they, 6 games? Yeah. 6 teams go see you later, and there's 8 teams left for the Super Bowl. It's pretty exciting. Let's see if Buda Baker's all right. Oh, they're bringing the card out for Buda Baker. That's not good. That is not good. You never want to see that in the NFL or in sport. He hit him with his shoulder too. He hit him pretty hard.
I don't think that the Cardinals players took too lightly or took too kindly to what Cam Akers' response was as he walked past Buda Baker after the play was over. And in fairness,
it's not a good hit.
Here in the booth, I don't think he knew maybe the seriousness of what happened. But that's what the Cardinals players were disappointed about. You see Cam Akers come here and finish on this.
Oh, Buda Baker went low and he got concussed and maybe an injury to his spine. That does not look good at all. Oh, let's just hope it's a concussion and nothing else.
Right here, you see it right there, and that upset a lot of them. Absolutely.
Look, walking past him like that's not that bad. I've seen worse. I've seen much worse than that.
When you're engaging in a battle, maybe the truth will set you free.
It's a pretty big hit too.
If you were like me and you tried at those aches and pains,
Far out, Brussels sprout.
why didn't you transfer?
Far out, Brussels sprout. That's not good. It's not a good hit.
3 waves of cushioning support that attaches to any bed just like a fitted sheet. Roll it onto your bed and the 10 centimeters of luxurious soft remedial memory foam instantly makes your old mattress like new. Watch as the Super Sleeper Pro cushions even the lumpiest mattress and passes the raw egg test. The secret is the 3-layer comfort pad technology, creating a seamless feel of comfort and support, while the tri-line positioning system cushions and controls your shoulders, hips and knees. The removable bamboo cover unzips so you can pop it in the wash. Don't spend thousands of dollars getting a new mattress. Call 02938744100. Get to supersleeperpro.com.au and we'll give you 2 adjustable memory pillows, a $140 value, free, a 120-night sleep guarantee, plus free postage. Go online and don't miss out.
The difference in how I wake up in the morning and how I get out of bed is incredible.
This is Take Me Homeward.
What makes your heart sing?
Sending you sweet nothings in the mail, a lifetime commitment, it pays an extra profits. Who said romance was dead? The Royal Commission.
You ignored that anyway.
Look, call me old-fashioned,
You're old-fashioned.
but I want a long-lasting relationship.
Well, with us, you'll pay down your home loan faster because life's too short for a long home loan.
You always say I have a long home loan.
What?
Big profits.
What about car?
Pay off your home loan faster at athena.com.au. Athena, love us and leave us.
Solar rebates reduced in December, and if you miss lowest prices, don't miss Arise Solar's limited rebate rollback.
That's right. Arise Solar is rolling back the rebate to offer you 2021 prices, but only for the month of January. Don't pay $4,400. Save on the incredible 6.6 kilowatt, 18-panel sunsetter system and Wi-Fi inverter for just $3,990.
Rebate rollback ends January 31. To act today, call 1-800-ARISE Solar.
Discover something new on 7 Plus.
So let's see how he is. I hope he's okay.
There she Buda Baker.
Oh boy. Buda Baker's in a stretcher.
And while there was a penalty on the play, John Parry, not the penalty many fans at home might think it should have been. Right, they did have a
So he's been wrapped up.
Some people may
Hope he's all right. We all remember what happened with Shazier that day. That was terrible. Second and 11. We're back to football now. Second and 11. 3 points will probably nail it, but 35 would definitely nail the score. 35-8. Yeah, it's fuck day, dude. How bad is that? Matt Stafford on the run gets like 7 yards. Yeah, man. Anytime you see stuff like that, it's not good. These fellas put their body on the line, they get fucked up. Stafford's running the football though. Holy dooly.
Shut off by Murphy, takes off and runs. The only thing Matthews think about right now is continue to play a clean game. Don't give them any gifts or any reason to get back into this game. Continue to make the right decisions. No reason to risk the football.
That was saying earlier you look like Andrew Garfield. Who's that? Was he an actor or something? Let me look it up. Andrew Garfield. Is that like the character Garfield? You know what, man? I miss Garfield. Andrew Garfield is a British. Nah, no way. A British American actor. Oh, maybe the hair's pretty similar. My hair's going the same way. It's like fading backwards. Oh, see Spider-Man? Is he Spider-Man? Is he? Oh, he is too. Yeah, my fucking maybe. Yeah, maybe. My hair's the same, man, because it's going back, you know. And I'd never heard of the bloke before. I never heard of Andrew Garfield. I tell you who I do miss though. I miss Garfield. How fucking sick was Garfield? Fuck, that's so good. I miss Garfield, man. Garfield's like the actual, like, just the best. His sassy character, man, the way that he was in the original cartoon, like, just so funny. Just didn't give a shit about nothing. Like, he didn't care about anyone. He's just like, oh, I'll do what I want. Garfield was it, mate. You do resemble Spider-Man Garfield? What? You reckon? Give me another look. Yeah, that's tough, dude. That's tough. That sucks. How do I do? I'll do picture in picture. You reckon I'll look at that bloke, do you? Andrew Garfield. Which picture? I don't know which one I want to use. Kinda. Let's do this one. Nah, not that one. Let's do that. You reckon I'll look like this bloke? Do you? Do you really? Do you really think I look like this bloke? Do you think I look like this guy? I don't know, dude. I think you're all on drugs. I think every single one of you is on drugs. Do I look like him? That's not nah. Nah, dude. That's not me, man. Oh, the Vegas Golden Knights up 3-0 after one period. That's good, man. They're playing well. I like to check it every now and then. How they doing? NHL Vegas Golden Knights. How they doing this season? I like to see their standings. 23-14. That's all right. Oh, they're versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are 22-10. Oh boy, the Pittsburgh Penguins had like a 10-game winning streak as well. Golden Knights are leading that division as well. 23-14. Wow, lost 2 in a row. That's pretty good. Penguins are 5 points away from the division. You're beating them 3-0. I'll go away, you fucking ad. What a loser. Yeah, the hair's probably on the money, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not on as many drugs as the refs. You have the same hair. Yeah, it's going like bam. This goes out. I'm so glad I have it, to be honest. What a loser. What a loser. I'm just over, like, I'm the angry man. I'm over the ads. Like, how many fucking ads do you see on websites? Like, we don't want to buy your stuff. We don't want to buy your material, mate. Like I used to get the one about Andy Murray. People used to call me Andy Murray too. I had that quite a bit because I'm a bit skinny and same kind of head. Shit. Yeah, here we go. Field goal. They got a field goal. They're still in this. Okay, cool. They got to score what? 4 touchdowns with some 2-point conversions and shit. There we go. I haven't got ad blocker. I haven't got it. It's just like on the internet. I just see all the ads all the time. uBlock Origin is amazing with his. Really? Yeah, right. Nah, I've just got the normal internet. But yeah, they used to call me Andy Murray. So hang on. 31-8, 15 minutes to go. Can the Cardinals come back and win? What do they need to do? They need to score 3 times to get. Wait a minute. They need to score 3 times and get 2-point conversions, right? 16. Shit. 16, 22. I don't know. You guys got to help me out. 4 times. They got to score 4 times. So they got to score 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Ugh, yeesh. The thing is, like, the offense can do it. Like, their offense can come back. Like, I can see their offense scoring points, but 31-8. What's that? How many points is that? 23 points. So you'd have to score what? 8, 16, and 22 is still not enough. Ah, shit, eh? Yeah, right. Still not enough. So you got to score 3 touchdowns and a field goal. 3 scores are all 2-pointers. Wouldn't it be 8, 16, and then what? 24. Oh, okay, right, 24. Well, I'm not good at math. Wait, 20. Yeah, 24 points to be in front. Okay. 8, 16, 24, 32. Right, I gotcha. So 3 scores with 2-pointers on each. Voices, I think my cards are 31-30. Ooh, wrong. Yeah, that's true. Dude, I changed. I was on the Rams and I changed. I thought the Cardinals would show up and exactly the same. We've had 4 blowouts, really. It's been a pretty piss poor weekend for the Wildcard weekend. Like, I wanted to see a competitive game, and it's not competitive. There we go. Make it exciting, mate. Get a score. 16. Let's go. Yeah, but was I right? Was I right or was I right on my opinion on Garfield? Bring back Garfield. Bring back Garfield, mate. That's all I'm saying. We need Garfield back in our lives. Yeah, dude, what the hell? More competitive. Let's go. Good pass. Like, it's not, honestly, it's not that fun to watch, is it? It's not fun to watch a team come back like this because the Rams are playing off coverage. They've got such a big margin. They don't really care. Start the poll. Bring back Garfield. I loved him, dude. I thought it was like he didn't care about anything. He just didn't care. He didn't care about his owner. He's just full of sass, mate. Just full of like energy. Just told everyone what was going on. He had his coffee and he just sat in his box. He just made his own lunch. He just did what he wanted to do. He didn't help anyone out. He didn't care for anyone besides himself. He just was Garfield, man. Okay, Buda Baker's going to the hospital, which is pretty bad. That's hectic, man. Yeah, that's right, dude. He just ate his damn lasagna. That's all we did. He didn't give a shit about no one. He just did what he wanted to do, man. Garfield was awesome. He didn't care about anyone. He's like, I'm just going to sleep in my bed for 4 hours. I'm going to make John my bitch. Like, he made John his bitch. Like, John did everything for him. John did, like, everything for Garfield. And Garfield's like, yeah, you better. You better do that, man. Hashtag bring back Garfield. That's so good. 3rd and 10 here, 25 yards out. If they score, they have to go for 2, I'm pretty sure, to make it a game. Big pass to the end zone. Oh, he picked that off. He picked it off, and then, like, the Ram guy said, I don't want that football. You got to go for a field goal. Yeah, Zach Ertz open. Fair enough, mate. But he also had about 7 Rams on him. The Rams almost picked it off. Oh, I almost had that pick. How many? Like, you know the photographers, right? The photographers in the stadium. How many photos do you think those photographers take in that stadium a day? 1,000? Imagine all the clicks all the time. 4th and 10, they're going for it. Oh, I'm in front? All right, I won't say nothing. Two flags. You know why? I'm not watching on the Game Pass today. I'm watching on the actual satellite version. Fucking flags getting involved. Dude, the flags ruin it. 10-yard penalty, 4th and 20. That's bullshit. Oh, dude, are you from Canada? I didn't know that. What part of Canada are you from? I lived there, Trevor, man. I lived in Banff for a year and a half. Where are you from? That's awesome. We got Canadians in the house, too. Dude, look, please make the field goal so we can have a game. Come on, Prater. We need a game. Yeah, where you from? Where you from, Trevor, man? I love Canada, mate. I got a good friend there in Canada too. I love it. One of my favorite places. Oh, what a gem! What a gem! Oh, you're from London? In London? In London? You're from London, but what part do you live in Canada? You're teasing me with the suspense. So yet again, we're down by 3 touchdowns. Here we go, Cardinals. Let's make it a game. Please go to overtime or something. Do something so we can have something to talk about. Shit. We'll talk about something. Oh, you're from Ontario. London. Gotcha. Isn't London Ontario? Or is it 2 Londons? London. Wait, where's Ottawa? Dude, I thought London was in Ontario. That's all the way. That's never eat soggy wheat bix. That's never eat. That's east, all the way east. Ottawa.
no monthly or early repayment fees.
Man, I love Canada. I went. I've been to Vancouver. I went all around Kamloops. Ottawa's a lot more north than London. Yeah, right. Yeah, but London. You're from London, Ontario, right? You're out east. You're like out that way. You're out in the boondocks. I didn't go there. The furthest I went was Calgary. I lived in Canada for a year and a half. It was amazing. Good time. Best time of my life. Went to Vancouver. Went to Vernon. I went to Kelowna. I went to Whistler. I went to Banff. I lived in Banff. Went to Calgary. Went to Edmonton. Went to Lake Louise. Dude, I got tons of stories about Banff in Canada. Such a good time of my life. 2016, I lived there. Fuck, that's like 6 years ago. Shit, that's so long ago. So much good times. Some great times.
Lights are bright in Las Vegas. Will be the league's 88 best players face off.
No one cares about the Pro Bowl.
2022 Pro Bowl presented by Verizon on Sunday, February 6th, 3 Eastern. Buy your tickets today at ProBowl.com.
Can the Cardinals come back?
Speaking of the Pro Bowl,
can the Cardinals come back? That's the problem. It is 31-11. They need to stop to come back. Does anyone else hate these animations? It's so stupid. 31-11, down by 20 points with 10 minutes to go. They need a 3 and out to get the ball back with about 8 minutes to go. It's going to be very, very tough. Can the Cardinals come back? The voices Europe, Australia, the Caribbean are my top places to go. I want to go. I would suggest for Australia, probably wait until all this coronavirus shit goes away. Once we can all travel, come down, mate. Come for a beer. Yeah, dude, Australia's lovely. I need to go do some more traveling too. I should get in my car and drive. Next week I might go see my friend up in Port Macquarie. I need to do some more exploring. I need to go do some more exploring of my own country. I don't do it that much. I've seen more of the world than I have my own country. But you're right, dude. I think you're a young fella. I think you're like 15, 16, dude. Once this coronavirus shit goes away, go to Europe, mate. Europe's a good time. Go to Germany. Go to England, to Italy. Sweden, all that shit. Norway, wherever. Go, just go and, man, grab it by the balls and just see what happens. What a play! Coming back, though, is a flag. I'm a big advocate of solo travel. Like, I love just going by myself and just going, see you, mate, catch you later, family, catch you. And then just, like, going wherever I want to go. Because when you go by yourself, you can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. If you want to get a coffee, go get a coffee. No one's going to hold you down. No one's going to hold you by the hand and say, oh, we have to get lunch here. What do you want to do today? When you go by yourself, you can do whatever you want. You can go take a shit whenever you want. You can go get a coffee whenever you want. You can go get a beer whenever you want. You can do whatever you want all the time. Solo travel can also be a bit lonely too sometimes, but at the same time, it's the most rewarding experience you can ever do, in my opinion. It's fucking fantastic. I've done so much solo travel, and I love every single minute of it. Holding there, 2nd and 15. Come on, Cards! Hand off to Akers. Oh, you let him up. You let him get 8 yards. G'day, Football Kings. How's it going, mate? How are you? Trevor says, I'd love to see Australia. Yeah, it's good, man. There's some good stuff around here. There's beaches, there's good, positive people. I just think the whole world's going through a funny time with this corona shit that no one's friendly to each other anymore. No one's really friendly. It's weird, dude. It's weird. How you doing, Football Kings? Thank you for coming by, mate, and saying hello. I appreciate that. Even if you can't stay for a little bit to say hello, that's the whole idea of this stream. 3rd and 8, the Cardinals. As the man goes in motion for extra blocker. Someone got offside. That's offside for sure. False start. False start or offside?
8 minutes to go.
False start. I'm pretty good, dude. I'm on the bees, having a bit of time, doing a stream, having a bit of fun. Doing pretty good. Doing very well. Doing very well makes no sense. I like these things because, like, I've been gone for 3 hours, but you have people coming in and out all the time. Today we talked about Garfield. We talked about me looking like Andrew Garfield, the guy from Spider-Man. Talked about the USFL. Talked about so many things. It's so much fun. Oh, infraction. 4th. Oh, 3rd and 2. You losers. You can't do that. That's wrong. But I'm good, man. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Besides my Steelers losing yesterday, I'm all right. But life goes on. Fantastic. You know, I know a tight end. Yeah, right. There you go. You know, a tight end in the USFL. He was a police officer at my PD. My dad trained him. That's fucking dope. Good luck to your friend who's in the USFL. 3rd and 3. If they get a first down, it's pretty much done, isn't it? They get a first down, it is done. Done like dinner. Easy completion. Easy completion to Cup. Oh, my. The Cardinals are going to lose. Yeah. Inside information. There you go. Oh, dude. Easy completion to Cooper Kupp's going to run away with this. It's going to be the Rams versus Buccaneers next week. Nervous as hell to face the Rams next week. You must be a Buccaneer supporter then. That's true, dude. That's true. Sean Price. He played for the Ravens, and that's my example exactly. Give that guy a shot. If he can't make the NFL, give him a shot in the USFL. That is a clear example why I love it. Rams are going to win this game right now. Let me look him up. Does he have a... Oh, he's a psychologist. I got Sean Price of like a guy that's like 50 years old.
Really cool. And we talked to Matthew a little bit about it this week. There's such different players.
Was he defensive end or was that someone else? Nah, maybe not.
I've been most impressed learning more about Cooper Kupp and the way that he approaches playing the game of football. It's not just about catches, but learning how.
Well, anyways, good luck to him. Another easy completion for Cooper Kupp there. 2nd and 8, and he gets that. Oh, look at those. Look at the footwork. Far out. Yeah, I can't find him, eh? Gotcha. I know a guy who does work with Dalton Schultz. Yeah, I feel you. We're in the same situation. We've got no Ben no more. We don't know what's going to happen. Oh, you know who's going to carve you up? Is Cup. Tell me this then, Football Kings. Why do you have a Lionel Messi icon? What's going on? Do you have a channel about soccer? The Rams done run away now. Oh, it's Sean like that. Okay. Let's have another look.
Speaking of the Rams, I guarantee you there's some Ram fans saying, get Cooper Kupp out of this game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There's so many Sean Prices. Says he went to South Florida. Is that right? Draft class 2016, South Florida. There's no pictures, but. Oh, well, man, yeah. Like I said, good luck to him, mate. Good luck to the fella.
mention where you went to school? Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Never a shortage of A-listers.
That's why I like the idea of the USFL is that someone can pick him up and have a go. Gotcha. I feel you. Yeah. You know what? There's so much like the football, the soccer. I can't even begin to imagine to even think about talking about it. There is so much with soccer. How many teams are there? 1,000? Imagine your team having QB issues. Yeah, that's us. That's us, Trevor, man. We have some problems with the NFL, and the Steelers don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen.
8-1 on the road this season. Season started out so promising at 7-0. Stumbled down the stretch.
Well, because the Cardinals didn't make a stop there, they're going to lose this game 31-11, which is a weird score. That could almost be a scoregami. I'm not sure. It might be a scoregami. 3rd and 9. The time limit is done. Cardinals season is over. Stafford's going to get a breakaway here and run down for the 4th down and maybe go 34-11, possibly. And this will be Stafford's first win, which is quite cool. Good to see. Rolls away out of the pocket. Says, what the hell? There's no one in front of me, and falls over, man. He can't run. He's not a good runner. Oh, excuse me.
Thursday night before Super Bowl 56, the NFL's brightest stars will be recognized for the best plays and moments of this 2021 season. Tune into the NFL Honor Show on Thursday, February the 10th, 9 p.m.
Dude, it's a hard question. I tell you, to be very honest, I think the way they have to go is get a young quarterback. You either go with Haskins or Rudolph, or you get someone in the draft, like 2nd or 3rd round, and you develop them. And I think you build the O-line, because you know what this team is right now? It's defense. You need to build the defense, and you need to build around Najee. For the next 3 years to 4 years, it's Najee time. We saw how hard Najee ran in this offense. We don't need a quarterback that can go out there and throw 400 yards, 30 for 45 or 40. I think we need to get someone who's mobile in the pocket. Maybe Haskins. I would like to see a Haskins versus Rudolph battle, like the voice says here, or someone even, like I said, someone cheap with the free agency. That's a very good point. Somebody like that. You don't want the identity of this team doesn't need to be the quarterback. Now, sure, if we trade the world and we get Aaron Rodgers, you better fucking win a Super Bowl. If you trade everything, like I'm talking everything, you trade like 1st round picks, if you trade star players, like say if you traded Minka or someone or Cameron Hayward or whatever, if you traded all those players away and all the picks away, you better win a fucking Super Bowl in 3 years, because you're trading away to win now. However, if you want to build for the future from today to about 2030, when we're all older, or 2025 to be more realistic, you got to build around that offense. The offensive line is in shambles, mate. The left tackle is Dan Moore Jr. He played pretty well. You got to develop him. Left guard, you need Dotson back to be healthy. He's a big fella, but he's not healthy. The center position is an issue. Kendrick Green is not a true center. He needs to develop and get better. Maybe he can move to guard. I'm not too sure. Maybe he can move to right guard. We need a center, so you need to go center in the draft, or at least someone who's big. Like, you got to find these fellas in college. I don't follow college, but I do. What I do know about the NFL is these fellas that are massive, like these big units who can play football in the trenches, who are day one starters in the NFL along the O-line. Those guys, you have to do that for the run game. We need guys like in the offensive line that can build around Najee and get Najee in open space. Najee was the leading receiver for 0 fumbles all year in the regular season, fumble once in the postseason. but he was also the leading rusher that his most yards was getting touched. Once he got touched, he made more yards than anyone in the NFL behind the 32nd best offensive line. Okay. For my opinion, I think Chooks is a guy. I think Chooks is done. I think Chooks is the right tackle. He's more of a his ceiling is capped. Okay, we need to get behind. We need to bring in someone who's a free agent, that, like you said there, Kirk Cousins, someone like that. Kirk Cousins is the average quarterback that could be good in our system. Okay, you need someone like that. And Trevor, man, you're exactly right. Offensive line is the most important part of the offense. It is. I didn't know that until 2015, 2014. You know, you need the big fellas up front to actually do some fucking football work and push the football down the field and give Najee a crease to run around and get 9, 10 yards, 11 yards. Can you imagine, exactly right, Football Kings, can you imagine when Najee gets a chance to run behind an actual O-line, like the Dallas Cowboys O-line, like some of the big fellas, like the Browns have a pretty good O-line with Nick Chubb. If they can create holes, he's going to make the linebacker miss. He's going to make the secondary safety miss. Harris could get 100 yards a game with a good O-line. We have a makeshift O-line. We had Trey Turner come over to try and help us out. I don't think he's the answer. I think he's gone. I think Trey Turner's gone. I think a lot of these guys, I think they're gone. I think their job's on the line. I think they're done. I think you start with the O-line and you build from there. You bring in a veteran quarterback, or you go with a young guy and you see what happens. Could you imagine Haskins working with this offense if he starts to develop into an actual quarterback, or bringing in Deshaun Watson? There's a lot of questions to be answered, but once we do get a new quarterback, Big Ben was amazing, but Big Ben was a tree. He was so slow. He was slow, man. He was slow. It's a good question. Green Bay versus, I can say that Green Bay versus Rams would be a good game. And you reckon Bills versus Bengals would be an amazing game too. That'd be a crazy game. Yeah, it's a very good question. Very good question. Najee needs time. Najee needs his second year. He could lead Najee could lead if we get offensive line during the draft. Add some free agent pieces that we can actually work behind. Najee could lead the league in rushing yards next year. Easily. He's a workhorse, man. He's a massive workhorse. And Cowboys lost? Yeah. Dude, Cowboys are just, I don't know, dude. Oh, yeah, big time. They got a draft to go up for sure. But we'll see. I agree with you. If Watson can clear, or if he can clear the stuff to do with the sexual assaults or whatever he did, if that comes out and he's fine, bring him in. Bring him in. I think we're going to your house, right? I think the Steelers going Bucks. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the Steelers are going to the Bucks' house. Chug that beer. Mate, I got none left. Look at this. That's all I got left. None. I'll have to get a new one. I'll get a new one. Oh, you play away. Okay. Brady returning, man. Brady's never going to give it up. It fucking sucks. Can you tell Brady to stop? Brady is like 45 years old and he's going to win another Super Bowl. Yeah. Let's do that. I'll get one more beer and I'll call it a day in about 25 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. The real wants me to get another beer. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So the real man, thanks, man. That was a good idea. My third beer now is so fucking cold.
Something unique. Something that stands the test of time.
Oh, I know some of you guys are younger, but do you drink beer? Do you drink the beer? Brady's going to be 46 or 47. That's crazy. Oh, dude. The Voice is going to Steelers versus Atlanta. That'll be a fun game, bro. That'll be a good game. So when I get my Discord up and running, you can put like pictures in there, man, for sure. Let's do that, you know. When I start to build the community, I want to see pictures, dude. I want to see pictures of you at the game. Trevor says Falcons win that. Mate, it's so far away. I was so happy when Brady chose us. Man, I hate all the bandwagon fans. And these are just, oh, dude, you're telling me we have bandwagon fans in Australia. We have massive fans in Australia that piss me off. That's why I made the YouTube, because I can actually talk football and I know how to talk football. But when I go to the pubs and stuff and I go watch a game, there are just people that have zero idea about the game. Absolutely zero idea. Yeah, the real drinks beer. It's good beer, mate. You talk me into it. It's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have a beer with you fellas for the next half an hour, and then I'm gonna go fucking for a walk, and we're gonna get out of here. My fridge is on point. It's like so cold. Oh boy. Oh, Trevor, mate, don't even start me. Fucking don't start me, mate. Bandwagon fans are the fucking worst people ever. Do you know how many? We had this guy called Jared Hayne. He's now in prison because he was doing some dirty things with. He was like molesting. Well, he got caught like doing bad things to women, right? Jared Hayne was a superstar. He went to the 49ers. If you remember that guy, he was the guy with a punt return. Australia went crazy for him. Do you know how many fucking fans went and bought his jersey? Jared Hayne for the 49ers he was a running back. He was a kickoff return specialist. He's one of the best rugby league players we had in Australia. And then he actually went to jail last year. He's in jail for like 5 years. He fucked up big time. He did some I think he raped a girl. Did some really bad things to women, right? Anyways, the whole community in Australia got behind Jared Hayne to be like, yeah, go Jared, he's the best. He's gonna win a Super Bowl. No, he didn't. Jared Hayne didn't even score a fucking touchdown. Okay, if you look up Jared Hayne, right, his NFL stats they're average. They're okay. He had a really good preseason back in like 2015 or something like that. He's an Australian guy, so the Australian media went crazy after Jared Hayne. They went nuts. They went absolutely nuts. Let me look up Jared Hayne NFL, his stats. And I told all my friends, I told my parents, I told everyone, right? He didn't do anything. I told them. Jared Hayne played 8 games for the San Fran 49ers, 17 attempts, 52 yards, 3.1 average, 11 yards rushing, right? 4 first downs, 0 touchdowns. Remember that, 0 touchdowns. Receiving, 6 receptions, 27 yards, 7 yards longest, 2 first down. Punt return, San Fran, 2015. 8 returns, 76 yards, 9.5 average, 37-yard longest, 0 touchdowns. Okay, he fumbled the ball 3 times, and he got 2 tackles on special teams. You know what's funny about fucking Jared Hayne? He, in my view, because I'm I'm an Australian, but I understand the game. I get the fucking game, right? Jared Hayne, I wish there was a bet. I wish there was a bet that I could have put money on. There was a bet where you could bet what game would Jared Hayne score his first touchdown. There was no bet to say he would never score a touchdown. I would have put $1,000. I would have put $1,000 on that guy to never score a touchdown. Never. Because Jared Hayne and the bandwagon fans who got around the 49ers and all Australia got around him and said, oh, go Jared Hayne. You know, they thought he was going to win. They thought he was going to be the best player in the NFL. However, Jared Hayne was like the third string or fourth string running back, and he ran upright and he got nailed. And he never scored a touchdown, and he got benched. He got benched after 8 games and came back to Australia. Done. I'm done with the bandwagon fans, man. I'm fucking done with them. They in Australia, they suck. There was another guy too. If you look up, who is this guy? Holmes. He played Cowboy. What's his name? Valentine Holmes. He was a Jet. Do you remember that guy? Valentine Holmes was a NFL. This is another guy that played in the NFL with the Jets, and everyone went crazy for him. He didn't do anything. Valentine Holmes' career stats is none, 0. He only played in the preseason. Valentine Holmes is another guy that Australia went bandwagon for, that they all thought that he was going to play in the NFL as an Australian and go over there and take the world by storm, and the next minute did nothing, did absolutely nothing. The Australian media here tries to hype up the NFL guys or the guys going over. Like we got a lot of punters over there, right? But that doesn't matter. You know, you can see that these players can't play. Jared Holmes was built up to be a superstar for the Jets, did nothing, he came back home. So we have bandwagon fans here, man. It's crazy. G'day, Druzy. What's going on, mate? All right, I'll stick around, guys, for my last beer, then I'll call it quits, but I'm happy to keep talking. God, that's cold. That's so cold. Not sure if there's a world football league. I don't know about that. I'm not too sure about that. All I know is what the Australian media does for us is this is what I hate about the Australian media, because they don't cover the NFL that much. The only time they cover the NFL is when, like, a punter, like if Mitchell Wisniewski for the 49ers makes the Super Bowl, they'll talk about Mitchell Wisniewski making the Super Bowl because he's the Super Bowl guy, right? They'll talk about him being the Australian punter, one of the first punters from Australia. They won't talk about the game. They don't talk about the actual game, about the 49ers making the actual Super Bowl. That's what pisses me off. Like I'm so done, because the Australian media only talks about the Australians going in. They don't talk about the actual players, the NFL players, or the team. And I kind of think I have better takes than. There's a few guys in the Australian media too on 7 Mate. They call them the armchair quarterbacks. There's 2 guys on there. There's one guy named Ben Graham. Ben Graham's a punter. He's an old punter, like 45, 50 years old. He played for the Arizona Cardinals. He went to the Super Bowl with the Arizona Cardinals as a punter, and he didn't win it. But now he's in the NFL spotlight, and he thinks he knows all his shit. But he doesn't. He's just old. They don't know what they're talking about. You know? Holy dooly. Bucks or Rams? Rams. If the Rams play the same defense today, the Rams win. Brendan Barrs is my team 1. The Rams won. If the Rams play the same defense today, I think they win. Does that make sense? If they play the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's just we'll cruise on down for the last beer and we'll keep on chatting. Trevor says congrats. But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the NFL now. So let me think about what's going to happen this next playoff picture. Let's have a look, eh? Stupid Browns. All right, next week. Divisional round now. We have 8 teams left. We have Cincinnati versus Tennessee. We have San Fran versus Green Bay. We have the Rams versus Tampa Bay. And Buffalo versus Kansas City. Cool. So the only non-divisional winner, wow. The only team, that's crazy. The only non-divisional winner was San Fran. So every single other division won their game. Cowboys was the only team to lose out of those games. Isn't that nuts? Cowboys is the only one that won their division. The seven divisional winners won their game, and Cowboys is the division that sucked. Yeah, I think I might. I got to work on that in the future. I think I want to work on. I actually saw a video out there. There's a guy like from the UK explaining how the NFL works. He's like a UK guy. I'll put. I need some time to do it, but I'll put something together. I need to like work on like small time projects and big time projects. See your voice, mate. Catch you later, man. I'll be going soon in about 10, 20 minutes. Catch you later, mate. Yeah, I got to find something. But yeah, the Cowboys, dude, is the only division out of all 7 that lost. The only one. That's crazy, right? So 7 teams. 7 teams out. 7 home teams won. 7 home teams won. That's amazing. That's crazy. That's true too. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. Brandon Barr says, I think we win 34-26. I forgot your team already. The Rams. The Rams. But yeah, there's some crazy games next week. 8 teams there: Cincinnati at Tennessee, San Fran at Green Bay, Rams Tampa Bay, and Buffalo at KC. Can the Bengals beat Tennessee? Who knows? Will it be Bengals versus KC or Bengals versus Buffalo? Tennessee. Oh, I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see Buffalo versus Tennessee. I want to see Buffalo versus Tennessee in the AFC conference, and I want to see. Oh, I don't know about this game. Oh, I don't want to see Tampa Bay win, to be honest. Maybe Green Bay versus Rams? Maybe. I don't know. Green Bay versus Rams. I'm picking it. Green Bay versus Rams and Tennessee versus Bills is my picks. What are your picks? Yeah, dude.
This is Roadhawks.
Yeah, Green Bay. What did I say? Green Bay versus Rams. Because that will be at Lambeau Field. It will be the Rams at Lambeau Field, and I want to see Tennessee. I want to see Buffalo go to Tennessee. I'm sick of seeing. I don't want to see KC anymore, man. You want Rams? Oh, true. I didn't think of that. Oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Hang on. You want to see San Fran at the Rams. Oh, I didn't think of that. Divisional matchup. NFC Conference champion game. San Fran 49ers versus Los Angeles Rams. That would be crazy. Yeah, dude. Okay, now I want that. Now I want that divisional. I want that game. Jimmy versus Matt Stafford. Ayuk. Is it Ayuk or who's the other guy too? Debo, and you have Bosa too. They're on one. I think they're on one right now. If the Packers get done, the 49ers can go Super Bowl. Joey Bosa with that defense versus Joey Bosa defense, and the other defense too would be the Rams. Holy crab apples. True. Yeah, true. Oh, man, I kind of want football now, you know? Fuck! I wish my Steelers were in it. It's all coming to an end. Doesn't it suck? It's all coming to an end, man. It's coming to an end. Coming to an end, isn't it? Because if you have like Derrick Henry as well, Josh Allen and crew versus Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans would be fun. I don't want to see the Bengals. I can't fucking stand them. But KC, I'm done with them too. I'm done with KC. I don't want to see my homies again. I'm sick of seeing his face in the playoffs. But Josh Allen going to Tennessee would be quite a matchup. Oh, it's so much fun. Wait, what time is it over there? It must be about midnight, right? Is it midnight? I promise I'll be done in about 10 minutes. We'll get on out of here. Crazy times. Rams versus Rams / 49ers Bills Super Bowl. Oh, that could happen too. Tell you what, I would want more. I think I would want 49ers versus Bills Super Bowl. It's just fun, isn't it? Oh, midnight? Okay. Bills versus Chiefs in a shootout, but I have the Bills winning by a field goal. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Next week's going to be fun. Of course, we still got your football kings. We've got your Bucks, right? Your Bucks can do it, man. Your Bucks with Brady. Cincinnati. Oh, I just can't believe Cincinnati's still in there. San Fran's still in there. Green Bay's a hot shot. Tampa Bay's a hot shot. All the wild card teams this year got done. They all got done. I can't believe it. Las Vegas done. New England done. Philadelphia done. Pittsburgh done. Arizona done. All done. And then Dallas done. Dude, unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes went 400 yards and 5 touchdowns on me. We got done. Isn't football amazing like that? I think we beat the Chiefs easily. Right, the Bills. If the Bengals can do it, the Bills can do it too. I think the Bills are playing some pretty good fucking football. I think the Bills are playing good football right now. They could run the rock, and they have Josh Allen running around. And the Chiefs, we suck. Our defense sucked, man. The Steelers sucked. So, and you reckon the Bengals can upset the Titans? Oh, I hope not. When I see it, I do, but I hope not. Yeah. Oh, man. It's just so much fun. Like, it's the speculation of it all is just fun. And it's down to the wire right now. It is down to the wire. I kind of can't wait for the Super Bowl. You know what's funny about the this year? It's Super Bowl 13th February. It's our Valentine's Day. Not that I have a partner anyway, or a girlfriend. But it's Valentine's Day for Super Bowl. Dude, it's fucking nuts. They can say consistent the Bills are a Super Bowl favorite for sure. They are. I thought they were going to lose because they're playing pretty bad near the end. And now they've won quite a few games in a row. And Stephon Diggs is going off, and those kind of blokes are going off, and Josh Allen, and they're just relentless, man. Even they're just playing with passion. They're just playing with like fucking. Yes, for you guys in America or Canada, it's your 13th, but in Australia, it's the 14th. So it's so funny because like I haven't got a girlfriend. I got no time for that. Nah, I'm just joking. No girlfriend, right? So I'll be streaming the Super Bowl, and I can't fucking wait. I can't wait, eh? Like it to me, the Super Bowl is the best day of the year. It is the best day of the year. It's like February 14th in Australia. All the blokes that like watch football, that like watch the NFL, are going to be like, "Oh, I've got to go for lunch, but it's Super Bowl." Dude, they're going to be like, "Oh, I can't go for lunch with my missus." They're going to go for lunch and like watch their phone like this. They're going to be like, "Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Are you sure? Oh, yeah, love ya, you know." they're gonna have to choose between their partner, their girlfriend, and Super Bowl. Like, dude, you have to go to the Super Bowl party. Best day of the year. It's your birthday. Oh, your birthday then Super Bowl. Yeah, man, it's fucking the best. Like, I fucking love. I don't care who plays. Super Bowl is the day, and most days I watch it by myself. But hopefully, I can have you guys in the stream, man. I'll be streaming. I'll be on the beverages. I'll be having a few beverages, and I'll be getting done. I'll be getting done like dinner. I'll be putting money on one team or the other, and I'll be cheering to see what happens. Like, I don't want Bucks to win. I don't want Bengals to win. And I don't want Chiefs to win. So we'll see what happens. Like, if anything, if I'm gonna pick one right now, you know who I want to win right now? Tennessee. Derrick Henry needs a Super Bowl ring. Am I right? I want Tennessee to win the Super Bowl. Yep, out of every single one, I'm putting money on Tennessee right now. Am I right or not? Derrick Henry needs a Super Bowl ring. Do they not need that? Surely. Derrick Henry can run his way to the Super Bowl and win. I want to see him get 200 yards in the Super Bowl. Your money's on the Bills? Dude. I like the Bills, but yeah, they would be my second team. Out of the AFC, I would go Tennessee, Bills, KC, Cincinnati. In the NFC, I would go I'd go Rams, 49ers, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. You know? G'day, RB. What's going on, mate? How are you? Go Rams Nation. Oh, dude, it's so crazy. Yeah, my money this year is on Tennessee to win it. I think they deserve it. Have they won one yet? They've won one, right? How many Super Bowls Titans won? Have they won one? They've won one, haven't they? The Titans have yet to win a Super Bowl. That's right. They stuffed up against the Rams. Yep, they're my team. That's my team. Tennessee Titans to win Super Bowl. I don't hate them. I think they can run behind their with Derrick Henry. He's coming back from injury. Fucking oath. That's dope, Brandon. That's damn right. That's super dope, dude. You got the birthday, then your Super Bowl. How fucking good's that? It's unreal. Man, that's unreal. Booming. Like who's on the roster for Titans? Yeah, that's my team now. That's the one I want them to win. Julio Jones there, AJ Brown, yeah, for sure. That's it. Got to beat the Bengals. Taylor Lewan at left tackle. David Quisenberry, he's a big unit. Ryan Tannehill, he's average, but he'll win. Julio Jones, AJ Brown. Yeah, let's go. Titans all the way. Rashaan Evans, linebacker, he's pretty good too. Bud Dupree, if he's not injured, give him a ring too. Let's go. Janoris Jenkins, he's pretty good too. Yeah, that's my team. Steelers Nation, Tennessee Titans, Australia. Oh, dope. Yeah, true. I just don't want to see Bucks or Chiefs. Fuck that. If we see Bucks and Chiefs again, I quit. I don't want to see Brady anymore. I'm sick of Brady, man. I'm done with Brady. I don't mind seeing Chiefs because Mahomes is just quite talented, but I'm done with Brady. Just done with Brady. Bills, Bengals, Titans have yet to win one. Yeah. Out of all those guys, Titans. Let's go. Titans for me. Oh, yeah, I stuffed up your birthday too, Brandon. I thought you said we both stuffed up. I thought your birthday was before the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's like a bloke thing, isn't it? We stuffed up. The best day is his birthday, then the Super Bowl. I thought it was like before. That's my idiot language. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I've got one sip of beer left. Any more questions? Or are we done? Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Thank you, everyone. Brandon, Trevor, Football Kings. You're all fucking legends, mate. You're all legends. You know you're a legend, too. You're all legends. The Voice, mate, you're a legend if you're there. The Real Tight Spot, Druzy, you're there, mate. Let's wrap it up. Yeah, I'm going to go get some Thai. I'm going to go fucking go for a walk and get some Thai. You know the Thai food? Yeah, I'm getting some Thai there, mate. I'm getting some pad see ew. I'll be, just a bloke, mate. Hey, if you want to share, I'll be honest. If you do want to share my content, if the way you describe me is just say I'm an average bloke that watches TV and yells at the TV, that's it. I'm just an average guy just fucking yelling at the TV. And I swear a bit, and that's all I do. You know, I'm no one, mate. I'm no one special. No one special, not me. I'm a speck, but a dust. I'm nothing. G'day, Claire. How's it going, mate? How was the other stream, Claire? You have a good time over at the Gridiron Blitz? How was that? I think he's still going. Is he still going? Or did he stop? Oh, he went for 4 hours. What a champion. Cheers, mate. I'm hungry now, man. I'm gonna get some Thai. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna go for a walk, burn some calories, burn some beers off, and then get some food, for sure. But yeah, I think Claire, you were over at the Gridiron Blitz. We're just talking about the next playoffs coming up. So yeah, I'll be streaming the next few games. I can't wait. I can't. Look, football's almost over. Oh man, it's all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. I know I've got to go find a job and stuff, but I don't want to do anything else. I just want to just keep talking football. Oh. Maybe one day we'll do a 24-hour stream or something because I just want to keep talking. That's all I want to do is just talk about football. Claire, who's your team? Who's your team? I don't know who your team is. Yeah, cool, man. That's great. Yeah, who's your team before I go?
But with the local hawk build going on, Rick was concerned that he wouldn't have time to work on his four-wheel. Since I'm relying so much on Rick for that build, I decided to reward him with a free ATV overhaul.
The Raiders. Bugger. Unfortunate. Excuse me. Unfortunate. Last year. The last week, I thought you had a chance to win that game. I was talking to the chat before, and I was saying how I liked your receiver group. I like Zay Jones. I like Deshaun Jackson. I think played a pretty good role for you guys. I liked the idea of what the Raiders did this year. I liked Darren Waller. I liked Derek Carr. I thought you guys did all right. I thought you guys had a pretty good chance at the dance this year. Very unfortunate that you ran into a very hot Bengals side and the Bengals suck. And there's a few calls there where the refs stuffed you up. There was a few calls where you got called on holding. I think there was a play where you went down to the 2-yard line on a run. You got called back for holding. The refs fucked you big time. I thought you had a pretty good chance this year. You went 10-7. You beat the Chargers near the end. I thought you had a pretty good game plan. I disliked your receiving group, and I thought you had a chance, but that sucks. The Raiders are always a good side to follow. You know, you guys are very passionate. You guys are some very passionate fans, man. I get scared if I was ever going to Oakland or Las Vegas. No, I want to go there. I think you fans would be great. Honestly, I think having a beer with you guys out that way would be so much fun. Raiders had it. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks that Raiders had to. Yeah. Oh, you're exactly. There were so many complications with your John Madden passing away too, with your coach as well. Gruden Grinder went through the wood chipper. You know, there was things he had to put up with. You had a interim head coach come in. You fired your GM Mike Mayock too, dude. You did okay this year. You did okay. I would be very proud of the team as well, to be honest. You should put the Discord link in your description. Yes, I like that idea. That's a good idea. You had, Ruggs too. Oh, man, Ruggs fucked up. That's bad. Ruggs made a really, really, really bad decision, and he killed someone. That's fucking bad. That is bad, 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 bad. Yeah, the Raiders had some really bad things happen this year, and he still came out with adversity and had a good game. Crosby and those kind of guys on the defensive line did their best to put them in situations to win. Holy dooey, they definitely could be a threat in the future. You have a brand new stadium. You're building a better culture. What happened with Ruggs is fucking terrible, man. He was driving like 240 kilometers an hour or something. Dude, that's bad. Trevor, man, that's fucking a great idea. I'm gonna. Yes, I will. That is. Let's expand the community in the Discord. That's a fantastic idea. RIP, I'm coming to you, mate. Don't worry. Dude, the Cardinals now. Okay. Before we leave, the Cardinals, bro, I feel for you too. You had James Conner had 18 rushing touchdowns this year. You had my Steeler, James Conner, rush 18 times this year. Before I end the Raiders talk, it was crazy, man. I can't believe that Ruggs did that he survived and the other girl passed away. That's fucked up. That's crazy. But you guys had a pretty good year and you made the playoffs, so I respect that. Cardinals, you had James Conner, who was a pretty good running back for you this year. 18 rushing touchdowns, and you go out and play like that. Terrible, bro. You lost JJ Watt. That sucks, man. I feel for you. That's bad too. I know it's horrible. It sucks. That's terrible. All right, back to positive vibes. Cardinals had a good year. You went like 8 and something, like 8 and like 2 or something, and then the end of the stretch, the other teams figured you out, and you couldn't play the same way. You just couldn't. I think you went pretty bad near the end with the Cardinals there. That's hard, man. That's very, very hard to. Yeah, that whole thing with the car is just sad. It's like me getting all the drinks now and having about another 16 drinks, getting in my car and saying, "Hey, you want to lift?" It's just not good. Anyways, the Cardinals, man, I feel bad for you because I think you're a pretty good team, and the Rams aren't the best team, and they just played better physical football today. They played much better physical football, and they went after you. Trevor says, "Oh, Trevor, I thought you were still a fan." I thought you were still a fan. My bad. As a Bills fan, I'm scared about the Cards. It's okay to cry. I'm definitely exactly. Hopefully, Ruggs can recover and improve and learn from mistakes. Yeah, look, he deserves whatever time he gets. In my opinion, he deserves to do the time. After the time, I know what you're saying. Go back to society and live your life. But for what he did, do the time. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Yeah, once you do the time, man, if you do the 20 years, 25 years, whatever it is, then live your life. But right now, you deserve to do the time, in my opinion. Man. It sucks, man. A young girl and a dog lost her life, and a young, promising receiver done forever. Rip man, who is it? Let me know. I've got about 3 more minutes, 2 more sips, and I'm out. Who is it? Let me know. I gotta go for a walk down the ocean. And if I start getting a few beers into me, I'll start singing. You don't want to hear me sing. All right. Claire says I'll be in now. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Look forward to seeing it grow. I have work tomorrow, so I sleep. Yeah, you know what? You have a good fucking time. You have the best time that you can. Thanks, Claire, mate. I appreciate that. See you later. Have a good night. What's a world? Okay, let's find this person out. Who is it called? What's a world?
Maybe it all pink and white. Yeah. And then personalize it like Ricky down the side in white, right? But instead of Y.
139 subs. What a crazy guy.
With a little heart.
Is he a gamer? Looks like a young fella. This dude's going off. He started last year and he's got 140,000 subs. What the shit? No way. How does he do it? If I had 140k subs, I'd lose my mind.
All the way to the engine up front. I know that's this one. We ever done so much?
Dude, he's a young fella.
I'm not going to do plumbing for years.
It wouldn't be bad if we were actually.
See you, Claire. See you later, mate.
Plumbing is extremely difficult. And it's one big reason. We have no idea.
Dude, he is a young fella and he's like carving it up. I can't believe it.
I think having a full flow 3/4 valve would be better. The biggest thing we're trying to figure out is the layout. Best places to put our gauges, best places to plumb up our whistles, our throttles, and
Sad, tragic, just downright vile. Now, as I end my speech, I have prepared a quote. This is basically for Patriot fans remaining out there and who are grieving. Defeat never comes to any man until he admits it. What I'm saying by that is...
Me too. Yeah, too. Yeah. And one of my nightmares, your arm actually got cut off with a straight
Later.
That is absolutely horrifying.
Dude, this
What's
dude's
going on, guys?
awesome.
Welcome back to another video. Happy Monday. Usually Mondays aren't a happy day, but the Bills advanced in the playoffs, so I'm as happy as I can possibly be. For those of you who watch me on a week-to-week basis, you guys would know that today is Madden Monday, and we're going to go and play a random opponent online in Madden. Basic stuff. Before we hop into the video, head over to gfuel.com, use code WISEWORLD, save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products. Let's hop into the video.
And then they proceeded to send me YouTube videos.
Dude, this guy's sick. I love his energy, man.
For those who are already going to say it, yes, I know my hair is disgusting right now. You can see I was playing Spider-Man last night. All right, so I know
This guy gives no shit.
Win as, but I knocked out 3 of those teams on Twitch this weekend. I got a win as the Titans, the Raiders, and the Bears. Think we can beat them? Oh, I know we can beat them. We already have beat them in Arrowhead this year. That game has to be a shootout, though. Buffalo, by the way, had a perfect offense. Scored a touchdown every drive, no field goal attempts, no punts. I don't even think they got to 4th down. Chiefs also just threw up a billion points. Both quarterbacks threw 5 touchdowns. I mean, it's going to be a war. Win or lose, it's going to be a fun game to watch, so I'm thankful for it. But damn, man.
Hey, okay, let me interject here. This guy does not care about nothing. He loves it. He was like having a dig. He's like dead set crazy. He gives me inspiration to do what he's doing. That's amazing. Let me turn down my TV. He's like actually full of fire. He's cool, man. I respect the guy a lot. Oh, me too, mate. Fuck Madden. G'day, Pepper. G'day, Pepper. What's going on? Hey there, doll. Just getting home from work and popping in for a bit. Cool. Hey, Pepper. How are you? He's a Bills fan. I recommend Uneducated Sports Talk. I think we rated them yesterday. I'm pretty sure we rated them yesterday. But no, that's what's good about this whole like YouTube thing, the community thing, is like you get different parts. Like you get me being an Australian and being a loose goose. But you get all kinds of different kind of aspects of YouTube and life and stuff like that. This bloke who's at Wyatt, he started last year and he's now got 140,000 subs, Ks, and he's got like a whole idea. Dude, that's amazing. That is amazing. This stream it's close to ending. It is very close. One being I'm out of beer, and two, I have to go to the old bathroom or the old toilet, the old restroom. And I think I've been going too long, but it is fun because you just showed me a bloke that's like full of energy. Pepper is from Steel Nation. She's from not Steel Nation Australia. She's Steel Nation Texas. She's from Sugarland. Steel Nation all day. Try out. Okay, let me watch this dude for a little bit more and try out Trap House Sports. I want to see this dude more. Okay, let me go back. This dude's nuts.
Pickett, what are you doing? Is he actually kicking it, or is this guy being an ass? I'm gonna trust him.
Hang on. Look at the guy's jerseys. He's got Jefferson, Beckham Jr. Look at the stuff he has. Bills, he has Diggs. He has so many jerseys.
I don't know why the game lets him make it, though. So anybody who follows me on Twitch, which, by the way, my growth on Twitch has been absolutely unreal lately, but they would know that I've been streaming basically nonstop. It's been Madden, Fortnite, opening cards, you name it. Having a ton of fun with Fortnite, but I'm kind of considering either doing a Madden franchise because I don't want to do it on YouTube again, or playing like Crash Bandicoot or something. I don't know what do you guys think about that for those who do follow me?
That's all right, eh? He's a funny fella. I'll have to send him a message, and I told him that you sent me there. He's a funny fella. All right, who's the other bloke you said before I go? Trap House Sports. That's a funny fella. Wyatt's World. That's cool, man. I like that. I like that creative energy. Trap House Sports. Oh, dude. All right. Gotcha. Okay, I got him. It's frozen. It's frozen. Why is it frozen? Just putting in the old 8 hours in the liquor store. That's the job I should get. I need to find a job that I can do that. Like I miss talking to people. That's excellent. Pepper, that we call liquor stores here, bottle shops or bottle-os. We call them this. Ready? That's what we call them, bottle-os. I've worked in a pub before. I worked in a pub for 4 years, but you got compliments too. How good's that? Yeah, they're like nice hair, Pepper. We call them bottle-os in Australia, like bottle shops, bottle-o, because we're Australian. He has Burrow, Jefferson, Beckham, Diggs, Winfield, Buxton, and baseball. Oh, that's sick, man. Okay, let me find out. What he's what. Hang on a minute. So this guy's like going off.
Then this motherfucker throws an absolute dot to the back of the end zone. That shit is crazy. All right, somehow the Giants got it on their own fucking first. This motherfucker gets a safety. He doesn't even get out the fucking end zone. Yep. It's a safety. Hey, yo, I'm absolutely flabbergasted right now. New York, how the fuck do you let the Chicago Bears hang up 20 fucking what is it, 29 after the extra point if he makes it 29 points in the third quarter.
That's
send
amazing.
The New York Giants to the fucking Pakistani Football League. Send the New York Giants to the Yugoslavian Football League. Trade the Giants for any team in the XFL to be a better.
All right, that's amazing. The only thing I find funny, I don't know how to figure out yet. How does he do that without getting copyright issues? How does that guy who does NFL highlights do that without copyright issues? That's my only problem. I'm trying to figure out. I could do that shit. I could be like talking over it and my commentary over the top. So I don't know how YouTubers do that. If that makes sense. All right. But yeah. Thanks for that. For the Rip Man, thanks for those people. That's cool. That's real cool. 6 subs. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, fucking crazy that. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, I'm super excited, man. I don't try and ask for subs, but I appreciate all the help. But at the same time, I would love to get to 300. That'd be fun. How cool would fun would be. He goes to the NFL YouTube channel, I think, and looks at the highlights for the game. Yeah, I've tried that. I tried the using the NFL. Yeah, Rip Man, tell me another day. I got to take a whiz. Yeah, I've tried it twice. I've tried doing highlights twice, and every time I've done it, I got banned. So that's a my issue. That's a my issue for sure. On that note, thank you everyone for coming around to Steel Nation Australia. That's so fucking good, and I'm so happy about those other people having a good time. Wyatt and the Trap House Sports. It's just a good time in the YouTube community. I do appreciate everyone coming around as always. Pepper comes in late and says, "Yo, what's going on? I had a good night out." And Rip changes his name. He used to be Epic Gamer. Trevor's been here all day having a good time too as well. I appreciate every single person coming in and saying hello and like that. Yeah, got some good compliments. That makes you feel good, doesn't it? Make you feel good. Makes you be like, yeah, I do. I'm the shit. I'm the whiz niz. I'm it, mate. I'm all of it. I feel that. It's so much fun. Trevor says stay safe. And later. All right, guys. Thanks heaps. I'll see you guys. I will have a video in the next few days about the playoffs. And we'll try and get an interview, maybe. We'll try and get an interview with another person. Let's go hard in the paint. These other blokes going hard in the paint. Why can't I go hard in the paint? All right. And then we'll leave it on this. Bills are frauds. They lost the Jags. And we'll leave it on this. Enjoy the rest of your day, sugar. Love it. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. See you guys later. Have a good night. See you later.